tide, roll, say it loud. We don't give a piss about nothing but the tide. Bama blood in his veins, got that crimson pride. F them trees, yeah, we said it out loud. And I love honeybees, now play it proud. We talking football, basketball, big time recruits. If they ballin' in the South, we lacing up the truth. Hood piano man plays better than three-stroke Charlie. Tougher than nails, smooth, not sorry. Roll tide, roll, it's in the soul. From Tuscaloosa to the Super Bowl. Wood piano man plays better than three-stroke Charlie.
You better know I do. Yes, I do. I play better than three-stroke Charlie and five-stroke Jim too. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Monday. Make it make sense Monday with the long run with Piano Man. Hey, I'm just going to bring him on to the stage. The one, the only, Mr. Boomer Sooner himself, forged forward only by fire. It's none other. It's the Bishop. Good morning, Bishop. How you doing, bro?
Man, can't complain. Good morning, family. What's good? What's shaking and what's popping?
Oh, what's shaking and what's baking. Sometimes it's two different things, but it all turns out to be good, Bishop.
Did I guess silver's the thing.
Well, hey, silver's the thing. Gold is a little bit too high, but silver's a little bit more attainable. And at the end of the day, I think it looks a little bigger once you can see your image in it. And once it's withstood its fire test and everything, you see yourself. That means, that means that the fire did its job.
Yes, indeed. And that's how we start this Monday.
Yeah, man. That's how we start this Monday. Well, talking about silver and fire test and image.
Yeah.
Silver, fire test, and image.
It hit different now, doesn't it?
It really does. It hits different because it's in the fire test, everybody. And I'm going to say this to you. If you are a studier of the Bible, even if you just read it kind of casually, I challenge you to read Malachi chapter 3. Just read Malachi chapter 3, and it'll make sense to you what we're talking about. Okay, it'll make sense to you. I'm not gonna do the spoiler alert and everything, but I'm gonna say this one thing, Bishop. After that, listening to that yesterday, after having a conversation with you, I went kind of more into thought about some things, right? Your fire test, you're going through it, but it's actually not for you.
Do expound.
It's actually not for you.
Facts.
Now
you catching it. You catching the full fragrance.
Your fire test, and I want the chat to catch this, and whomever else is listening, your fire test is actually your testimony to someone else who's facing a test. Just to let them know that what I've been through, look at me, the same silversmith that brought me through is the same silversmith that has you in the fire right now. You just have to know that we've all been through tests. We've all had trials. We've all had tribulation. We've all had problems of some sort. But what the problem was designed to do is to put you in a place of heat to make you become better. And I said I wasn't going to give a spoiler alert, but I'm going to put it to you this way. You're going to look like somebody special when it's all over. Let's just leave it like that. You're going to look like somebody special. And when you look like that certain somebody, I guarantee you, you're going to feel better about yourself. Then you will understand why you went through the fire test. And when you can make it through that, hey, I know this is, I'm going to put it to you like this. If you can make it through the fire test, you can make it through anything.
Facts.
And I'm just going to leave it like that. I'm going to leave it. If you can make it through the fire test, you can make it through anything. And the church said, amen. Amen. Bishop, how was your weekend, man?
Oh, man, I had a great weekend, you guys. I'm definitely glad to be here this morning.
Man, I'm glad to be anywhere today, man. I'm glad to be anywhere. But before I go into the chat and everything, there's one more life lesson I wanna give to everybody. Bishop, me, chat, everybody. When an opportunity is given to you, take it right then and there. Take it right then and there. There's an old adage, Bishop. You know, remember back in the Gap, they'll say, "Shoot your shot." You know what I'm saying? Shoot your shot. Sometimes we miss out on some stuff because we don't shoot our shot. We don't shoot the shot. We don't take the shot. You know, that three ball is wide open. That go route is wide open. But you're so busy looking for stuff that you're sort of used to and everything until you fail to take the shot. And then sometimes down the road, you will see that you missed out on something grand. You missed out on a great opportunity. You missed out on something so sweet, man, until you almost kick yourself. Don't miss your golden opportunity. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Take the shot. Take the shot. And I'm gonna tell you this, Bishop. See, that what you sent me yesterday, it got me thinking in a whole lot of directions, man. And none of those directions are wrong. None of those directions are wrong. But here we go. Here we go, Bishop. Fire test is a good way to shoot your shot. I'm just saying. So, you know, that what was sent to me yesterday, Bishop. That was all right. That's all right. Y'all gonna hear that. You're gonna hear some more about that. But anyway, Bishop, you still there?
No doubt, no doubt. All I know is when the student's ready, the teacher will appear. And with that said, let's get into the day. Let's get it cracking.
Let's get it cracking. Act like we from North Kakalaki. Yeah, man. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, first person I see my GM is here. Bino is in the house, everybody. Early in the morning. Uh-oh. Y'all know what? She's gonna get one early in the game. She's here early today, folks. Here we go.
Can you dig that, sucker?
Wait a minute, one more.
Give me a hell yeah.
Y'all know who it is. It's none other. It's the GOAT herself. It's Linda P. Good morning, Linda P. And roll tide to you. Roll tide to you too, Bino. Good morning. Good morning. And let me see who else. Jeff Stapleton. Good morning, my friend, my brother. Roll tide to you. Uh-oh. Here we go. Bishop, I'm going to let you do this here. Let me see. You already know who it is. Here we go, Bishop. You already know, Bishop. Who is
Yeah.
Bishop?
Lady Latoya.
That's
Yeah.
right. She got a new one today.
I know. She's like, whoa, wait a minute.
Yeah, buddy, she got a new one. Lady Latoya. What the business is, Latoya. What the business is, Linda P. Uh-oh. One more, Bishop. One more.
Yep.
One more. You already know who's finna get this one. Y'all already know who's getting ready to get this one. Here we go. Here she go.
Give me a hell yeah.
It's none other than, you know who it is, Bishop. It is Carla Hinton. What the business is, girl? You already know, Carla. Quit playing, girl, and act like you know. And guess who else is here? You know,
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Double A. What's up, Double A? What the business is, Double A? You know. Quit playing, girl, and act like you know. Stephen Hicks, the Voices of No Mercy. Bishop, they in the house early in the morning. What you say, William Bryant, my friend and brother? Good morning, and your old tide to you. Roll tide, roll to you, my friend. What's up? Good morning to you. Let me see who else is up in this joint.
Got something for y'all today.
Yeah, who else is up in here on Make It Make Sense Monday? Yeah, we just gonna talk. And Bishop, I promise you, Bishop, we're not gonna be on here long. I got business I got to go handle up on today, and I can't be handling up on up behind the screen here in front of the camera and everything. But let me see. I think that's about it.
Tell me something good.
Tell me. Good morning, Gwen Quince. Good morning. What the business is, Gwen? You know. Quit playing, girl, and act like you know. Gwen, nah, I got to find I got to find one for you. I got to find one for you, too.
Yeah.
I got to find one for Gwen. I got one for all the other ladies and everything. I got to find one for Gwen. I got to find one that's suitable for her. Yeah.
There you go.
But I think that's it right there. Yeah. Okay, Bishop. Let's go back down to the bottom of the mountain. Let's see. That's everybody.
That's everybody.
That's everybody. I see. Because we've gotten them all. All right, Bishop. First of all, we want to give a congratulations to the Alabama Crimson Tide men's basketball team. They did that doggone thing last night, man.
Yeah, they did.
They beat up on Texas Tech pretty bad. Man. Them threes, they were draining threes like nobody business last night. They were draining threes like somebody drained the lake. And it was raining on down. You know, raining on down. And Bishop, you know what the funny part is now? I see DSGB 84. My brother representing them dogs out of Georgia. What's up, bro? Good morning.
Why must I do that? Why must I chase the cat?
Nothing but the dog. Yeah, man. Okay. Let me see. So there are out of everybody that had a bracket, Bishop, Chad, there are no perfect brackets.
No.
None. Folks' bracket got busted. Kentucky got put out. Kansas got put out. Virginia got put out. And your defending national champion, Florida, got beat. So it's safe to say now, it will be factual to say, Bishop, that there will be a new NCAA men's basketball champion crowned this year.
Definitely.
Yeah. Double A, my bracket was busted in the first game. My bracket was busted in round one. Mine too. Just like yours, Double A. Mine too. Round one. And I never would have thought Florida would have come out in the way that they did. the way that they did. I never would have thought. Just Bishop, it makes no sense that you can go through the year and just boom, 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 get to the tournament, Bishop. Now, this is part of Make It Make Sense Monday. How do you, a Florida team being a number 1, lose to a number 9?
Not being ready for the moment.
And you're the defending champ.
How about this? No, but I'll do you one better. You take it for granted that you can just coast since you won it last year.
Well, Bishop, I'm going to do you one better. In the words of Coach Saban, each year brings a different challenge.
Say that.
Each year brings a different challenge. When Bama won it those back-to-back years, Coach Saban was the first to say, this felt different than last year. I'm pretty sure Florida is right now kicking themselves because of, you know what? Now, Jeff, I couldn't put it no better. Underestimating your opponent.
That bada bing, bada boom.
And then watch this. This is what Bishop just got through saying. Complacency.
Yep.
Complacency. You cannot rest on your laurels just because we're the champ from last year. So, and guess what? You the real champs from last year now. Last year. That's why I keep telling everybody, quit bragging about yesterday's accomplishments. Janet Jackson asked the question way back a few years ago, what have you done for me lately? What have you done for me lately?
P, what you doing, P?
That's the question. What
You've been around me too long.
Yeah, Bishop. I done hung around you too long, bro. But bro, I be always doing this, especially when that I must die chase the cat.
Oh
Dog
my!
me, bro. I'm always singing that
one.
I'm always singing that one. But who would have thought that St. John's would have put out Kansas? But let it be known, Bishop, in my bracket, I did put Kansas was coming out. I watched Kansas play at intermittent times of the season. They're not the Kansas of old.
Right.
They're not the Kansas of old. I'm going somewhere with all of this. They are not the Kansas of old. Kentucky definitely is not the Kentucky of old. You know,
which
Jeff
I know
pertains to whatever I wanted to pertain to. It pertains to whatever I wanted to pertain to. Thank you. Virginia. Who would have thought Tennessee would put Virginia out? Yeah, I'm going somewhere with all of this. I'm going somewhere with this.
I hear you. I'm letting you cook. Go ahead and cook.
I'm going to tell you something else. Y'all going to get things, look at him, things that Bama fans going to get mad at me for saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. Man, y'all check this out. Who would have thought Alabama would beat up on Texas Tech the way they did? Better go check out Texas Tech. Texas Tech is not a bad basketball team. And let me tell you something. Texas Tech is just as known for their basketball as they are their football. Texas Tech is also known for their women's softball as they are their football and their basketball. But who used to coach Texas Tech back in the Gap in basketball? Bobby Knight.
Bobby Knight.
Bobby Knight. Yeah. Well, to double A, it is about underestimating sometimes. It's about, yeah, talent has a lot to do with it. But come on, double A. Iowa versus Florida, talent-wise, they're not even in the same league. Not when it comes, not in no sport. They're not even in the same league. This here had a lot to do with, watch this. Look at how that last play was set up. They underestimated. They didn't think that boy was going to shoot that three like that. And he drained it. And Jeff, you said it, bro. I'm putting it to you. Momentum can only carry a team so far. And we gonna see. We gonna see, is it Saturday? Alabama plays Michigan. We getting ready to see who has the real mo. Alabama or Michigan. Florida just got their butt beat. I give you that. But they underestimated Iowa because I'm finna tell you, go if you go look at the spread, that game wasn't even supposed to be close. That's an underestimation game by everybody. Okay, double A, watch this. Let me ask you something. Who did you pick to win that game? That'll settle that question. Who did you pick to win? I'm just saying now. Understand Michigan number one, however, they better not sleep on Bama. But I'm gonna say this: Bama better not sleep on Michigan either. That's a two-way street. Bama better not sleep on Michigan either. Bama has to, and I'm gonna say this: Bama has to play better, even than what they played last night against Michigan. Michigan is a different animal. It's going to be a different beast. Now, it's going to sound like, Bishop, that I'm going for Michigan. No, I'm not. I'm just stating the obvious. Michigan knows what Bama's all about. Say something that the locker room said this morning. To a certain degree, without Holloway, Bama plays a different brand of basketball.
Yeah.
They play a different brand of basketball. You know. Yeah. See, gotta put it down there. Gotta put it out there. But then like my producer say, good morning, Dwight. That's my producer, y'all. Best producer in the world.
D. White?
Bama don't do well with teams that got good bigs down low. And Michigan, that dude Mirror, that big boy cold-blooded. Mirror, I was watching them the other day. I forgot who Michigan was playing. They did an alley-oop to Mirror, and Mirror slammed it backwards. Slammed it backwards. So I'm just saying, Bama's gonna have their hands full with Michigan. Hey, good morning, Coach Carl. What's up, Coach?
Good. But you know what, P? The bottom line is in this season of the NCAAs, take nothing for granted. Yeah. You better do the work. Only those who do the work will advance and see the fruit of their labor.
You got it. I was about to say only those who do the work get paid. Just saying now.
Same different. Yep.
Same different. Only those who do the work get paid. So I'm just saying, don't underestimate nobody. Why would Bama underestimate Michigan? Because of the last game. Easy. That's an easy answer. Because of the last game. See, go back and watch how Michigan won that game. Go back and watch how Alabama won their game. And then compare the two. Makes a lot of sense. I would say, because like what Jeff just said, momentum can only carry you so far. At some point or another, you're going to have to just downright play. I'm going to say this. And Bishop, I'm going on record. If Alabama beats Michigan, Alabama will be playing for the Natty. Trust me.
Yeah.
If Alabama beats Michigan, Bama playing for the Natty in that NCAA. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I said it last night in another chat that if Alabama beats Michigan, Bama's playing in the Natty. Hands down. Hands down.
And you know what's so crazy about that? Just think of it like this. And you without your player that was leading you.
Yeah. It'd be almost the equivalent of, watch this, of Alabama going to the playoffs in football without a running game last year. You're going into the Natty without your star playmaker this year in basketball. But I'm telling you now, if Alabama, you talk about momentum, if Alabama beats Michigan, they Natty bound. I don't know who they'll play, but they'll be Natty bound because Michigan is solid all the way around. Y'all welcome to the stage. It's the one, it's the only, it's Coach Carl. What's up, Coach?
Piano man, family. What's the business?
Man, the business.
Coach
Hey,
Carl is
man.
in his house.
I'm going to put it to you.
When I heard y'all talking basketball, I said, what?
Man, we talk sports over here, man. We talk sports over here. We ain't just regulated to football. See that
you
gotta be broad.
You talking my language. You talking my language now.
All right, well then let's chop.
Well, what you think how you think everything's gonna turn out, Bishop? I mean, Coach Carl.
Alabama and Michigan.
You're
gonna determine how Bama bigs play, how physical they big play. Can they crash the board? Can they play in the box more than they play on the wing? Because you can't play Michigan spread, Michigan dominant. Like that's the best team in America, honestly. Michigan is the best team in America. They play at all three phases of the game. So you can't come in there lackluster. The thing about Aiden Holloway being suspended and removed from the team, it actually made the team better.
Yep.
This version of Alabama, I love it. Because now you don't have to worry about the liability Aiden Holloway was on defense. You get more time out of Bo Boyle, which is a bigger body who love to play defense. Now you're seeing Whiteside more. You're seeing the young freshman, I forgot the boy's name, I just read about him last night.
Yeah.
Came in and played hella minutes, and he's more physical than Aiden Holloway ever gonna be. You losing, that 15-point to 20-point score a night, but you picking it up in three different players. And now instead of losing 20, you picked up 25 from three different players last night, plus 13 rebounds and 2 blocks. So this version of Alabama is more lethal than it is with Aiden Holloway. And not to say anything negative about Holloway, because Holloway is a phenomenal player. It's just this team here now is defensive centric. And with Aiden Holloway, it probably would have ended up being a shootout last night. So give me this version of Bama versus anybody. But I need to see will they be able to man up. If they can man up and beat Michigan, because the shot's going to fall, but can they man up and physically bang with Michigan? If that so be the case, you're right. This team here going to the national championship, and they're going to compete for it.
I'm telling you, man, Michigan got some guys on there that can just make the doggone thing happen. But that doggone, I think his name is Mira. He's the big dude up under. Bama's gonna have his work cut out. but they also, I forgot this other guy's name. He's good under the board and can under the board as well as shooting the three
Yeah.
as well. See, so Michigan's going to pose a lot of challenges for Bama. But it's not to say Bama can't do it. But I'm just saying that Bama cannot rest on their laurels from that last game and saying that we got the momentum. Because like Jeff said, momentum only going to carry you so far. When you play in a team like Michigan, you're going to have to rely on your toughness, on your capability, on your talent, and mix all of that together. And if you're trending in the right direction at the right time, if you peaking, you got the chance to beat them. They got the chance to beat them. They're going to have to play them. They got to really play them in this round right here, because honest to goodness, a lot of teams that I thought in my bracket, and like Double A said, her bracket, my bracket, and a lot of us, our brackets got destroyed on day one. So it kind of let me know that this tournament is going to be different. It's going to be different. It's going to be different.
Man, I ain't even do a bracket.
So
I ain't even waste my time doing a bracket. Cause when I saw how everything worked this year, the way the teams and everything was constructed this year, I was like, nah, man, you wasting time creating a bracket, because you never know who's gonna win. Michigan is the most dominant team in America. That's true. You know, whether they're 33-3, something like that, with that type of talent they got on that team. I mean, Trey what his name? Trey McKinley, that damn 3-point assassin at guard. I mean, that
but
junior kid, what that junior kid is, what his name, number 4, Chris Webber, little damn brother, Howard Inslee, right? Howard Inslee Jr., that's his name. Man, they got everything. It's kind of discouraging, honestly. But I think if Bama plays defense like they played last night, they can slow Michigan down, because they were playing that swarm defense, kind of like Alabama football. I mean, they were swarming. Texas Tech couldn't get nothing going. So if they play defense like that and those shots are falling, Michigan in trouble. But the problem is with us, if the shot don't fall, they don't play defense. Will they continue to play defense even when the shot's not falling? Because if they can play defense when the shot's not falling, get layup, make the mid-range shots until the long ball start falling, we'll be able to stay in the game. And if we're in the game in the second half, Bama probably gonna win it. But they're gonna have to be within range. They have to be within closing range, 10 points or less at halftime. If they leading at halftime, it's lights out for Michigan, because they're gonna crank it up in the second half. It seems like their shots fall even more in the second half. But I like them. I like the way they're playing right now, and I really like the way Bo Bull playing. He a little thin man, but he playing like he's 6'8", 295.
Yeah.
The thing with morning, fellas.
Good morning.
Good morning, brother.
The thing with Bama is they're gonna have to do two things: control runs, get discouraged on runs. We've watched college basketball. Long runs happen. They about that 3 guys foul.
Matrix.
You're gonna have a problem.
Yeah.
you're going through the matrix there, Governor.
Oh, hello. You hear me?
Okay.
Okay, we got you.
All right. What I was saying is, with Bama, have two things that you gotta control: runs and foul trouble. I have 2 or 3 guys in the first half with 2 or 3 fouls with 8 left. Problem. That courage happen and over and different way in college basketball.
It's gonna be interesting. But I was sitting here looking at Michigan, and the dude I was thinking about is that Lindenborg. I think that's his name, Lindenborg. That dude cold-blooded, man. That dude cold.
Oh, yeah.
That dude cold-blooded. Lindenborg is cold-blooded, and I think that if now me personally, I believe Bama matches up well with them. I really do. I believe Bama does match up well, but it's something that Coach Carl said that that's true. If Bama gets in there and plays great defense on them, good morning, Curtis Ellison, and what Curtis Ellison is saying, but if those shots are falling, Bama will be a problem. I have to agree that if they get in there and play decent defense, but those shots are falling, Michigan is going to suffer the same fate that happened to them in the Big Ten chip game when they played Purdue. They couldn't stop Purdue.
87-81, Bama. I'm putting it down.
You know,
I like that. I like that, bitch.
Okay, I'm gonna wait till look. I got to think on these things.
I'm gonna tell you, Mr. Yazel or whatever his name.
Mhm.
Yeah, so Lindenborg.
No, number 23.
Yeah.
That's a real dude. Talk about what, about 22, 23-year-old, probably gonna be a first round NBA draft pick. That dude's that's a real problem. That's a real problem. He's gonna be our biggest problem. Him and that big tall 7-footer, 6'10", big guy down low in the middle. They're gonna be our big issue. We stop, slow down. But that's how we do deal. That's how
going through the
Man, the
matrix.
Matrix is on.
Boy, the
Matrix is on fire.
like 23.
Hey, Coach Carl, run that back again. It was hitting the Matrix. The Matrix is on fire right now.
Yeah, man. I'm always riding, so
Got you. Tracking.
Well, I'm telling you, it's gonna be a good game.
It's 20.
What? My mama said, my mama.
What you saying, Governor? Mama says in the Makusa.
Okay, wait a minute, see something here. Hold up.
Hey, the Matrix ain't playing this morning. They putting people in blenders right now.
I'm talking about. It sound like that. It sound like the teacher on Charlie Brown. Wah 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 wah. Now, let me see. Where did the Bishop go?
I tell you what, they got a real good opportunity. I had a little discussion this weekend, fellas, and I'm gonna open it up to you guys. A lot of people.
Dear Bishop.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah,
Bishop was talking. I can't hear Bishop now.
Okay, Governor, you might have to go back out and come back in. Okay. But what I wanted to lend y'all in and maybe get y'all perspective. People across the nation are a little perplexed with the way everything fell out when it came to the NCAA football schedules and the way too early top 25. And I just wanted to get your guys' input. Is that a lot of people are starting to see that these guys are that they're playing the baker dozen with us, and I wanted to get your input because after going over the schedules and whatnot, I think we're we're one of the realest fan base they are, and that we tapped into what they're trying to finagle at this point. What's your thoughts?
Go ahead, Coach Carl.
Oh man, okay. Can I just be real for a quick second?
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead. Be real all the time.
I'll be real all the time.
All I'm gonna tell y'all about this schedule is way too early ranking is I really don't give a piss about it. I'm like KB. I don't give a piss about the rankings
Right.
because all that does, man, all the ranking does is set up personnel, set up teams to have a shot at the playoffs. They make it easier for certain teams to have a shot at getting into the playoff before the season even starts. I will rank if it was me and I knew my team may be okay or may not be okay, but in
Right.
order to keep my team or keep my division in the dang playoff picture, I'm gonna try to get all the people I can and rank my team number one. So everybody start ranking your team number one, and you'll fall between 1 and 10. You get between 1 and 10, you lose one game, maybe so, you'll still have a shot at that playoff. You get to the second law, you still got a shot at that playoff. But if
Yeah.
you down here at 17, 18, 19, you lose a game, now you drop out of the top 25, you don't have a shot at that playoff. Some teams have to earn it. Some team is already given. So
Mm, mm.
if you a proven commodity, they gonna give you the opportunity to compete for the playoff. But if you haven't proven yourself in the last 5 years or so, they're not giving you the opportunity. You have to earn them. So I don't care what Bama rank 29 or 40. I can care less.
True.
Long as they show up and play, they'll be okay. But if their ass don't show up and play, they not gonna win anyway. So hell, it is what it is at this point. Show up
Yeah.
and show the fuck out. Screw my French.
Hey. Now this is way. Hey, and then this is what I'll say, Coach Call. Then here's my way too early take on it. The bottom line is that what they're trying to do is a travesty. How they're trying to make sure that Notre Dame is already in the mix. Because if you go through, we went through that schedule, and we only
Man,
see one team that
Notre
uh,
Dame
uh,
gonna be in the mix whether you want them in the mix or not. They
I, I,
always gonna be in the mix. So they don't have to worry about it. They can play the easiest schedule they want to, and nobody's gonna question their schedule because they don't belong to nobody.
I
wow,
got a
get
response.
down with your bad self. So what you say about that, Gov?
Honestly, now I'm gonna play devil's advocate right now. I don't like it. I don't like how they put it out there like that. They blatantly put it out there like that, and I caught on.
Mm-hmm.
But this could be a benefit to those teams ranked lower. The reason why I say this now is because uh, after the first 4 games, like say, okay, hindsight, say Bama loses to Kentucky, right?
Mm-hmm.
2-0, they beat East Carolina, Florida State loses to Kentucky, and then they go on a stretch when they beat South Carolina, Georgia, Tennessee, LSU. Um, I can't remember the whole schedule, but they go on like a stretch of a 9-game stretch.
Yeah.
Those that's in front of them, they beat. But now those rankings depend. Like I said, it depends on when you lose this season. When you lose, it might hurt. So if we go on a stretch and we just win like 9 straight of those games, those are tough. Those are tough games now. After week 4, I think for like a lot of people, a lot of teams, after week 4, your season starts. For our case, the season starts game 1. But I'm just saying in hindsight, for the last 4 games, after those first 4 games, your season starts. If you go on a stretch and you win those games, even with that one loss, that might benefit and might hurt Notre Dame because of strength of schedule from what the SEC's got to go through right now. I'm just you just gotta weigh your pros and your cons. Is how I'm looking at it. It's so true because they already blatantly said Notre Dame has to go 10-2 and they're in. They said guaranteed in. They said this. So they already gave you the blueprint on who they want to have in. They want the Big 10 teams in and Notre Dame. So now everybody else got to just fight for a spot. Bama has to win at least 7 of the 9 games in that second half. You have to. If you don't, you might as well just chuck that up. You're gonna see a lot of kids in the portal. There's gonna be a lot of turmoil. I think that, in my point of view, I think that that'll be the only way to hurt Notre Dame, especially if those teams win those big games in the seconds after those 4 games in the season, because Notre Dame really don't have nothing to compare to those schools. Because your strength of schedule, Notre Dame is we all know it's a doo-doo. We all know this.
And it don't matter. Their strength of schedule don't matter because as long as they're in the top 12, they're in.
Now, if Notre Dame goes undefeated, hey, we really can't. Then you know what I'm saying? Like, they did what they did. We understand that their schedule is trash, but if they go 12-0, you can't take that away from them.
Let me ask you a question. So we talking Notre Dame, right? A lot of folks, nobody likes Notre Dame because
No,
they don't play.
no.
That their schedule is not tough enough because they're not part of a conference.
Right.
But
That's
let
what I
me
was getting at.
let me be the first one to tell you this. Watch college football landscape. From the years I've been watching ever since I was a kid. When Notre Dame is good, college football is good. Notre Dame is good, USC don't have to be good because college football it rolls around Notre Dame, USC. Back in the old days, it was Notre Dame, USC when I was coming up. Both of those teams were good. College football was good.
Right.
Now it started circulating around the SEC in our adult years. But when we were kids, think about you in high school, Governor. We weren't talking about Alabama. We talking about Alabama, Auburn, Iron Bowl. We wasn't talking about Georgia. We wasn't talking about Tennessee's, LSU's of the world. It was all about Notre Dame, Miami, Florida State, USC. Who else? Penn States of the world. Like they would talk about Michigan for sometimes, but it wasn't about nothing SEC. The SEC took over football. It
92.
became the mechanism of football. But
Yep.
football was basically generated from everything outside of us. So when those blue bloods are good, Oklahoma. When those blue bloods are good, college football is good. The parity is so damn good at college football. So Notre Dame not making the playoff. What was the biggest talk all season? Was it the fact that Indiana won the national championship or that Notre Dame didn't make it?
Notre Dame didn't make it.
Notre Dame didn't make it because Notre Dame is a brand. So let Notre Dame be good. Let them get in the playoff. Let them go in there, win a first round game, or get the brakes beat off them. Guess
Yeah.
what they're gonna say? They had no been to be in there anyway. But the conversation is still gonna be about Notre Dame. Bama get in the playoff, get the brakes
Mm-hmm.
beat off you. The conversation is gonna be about Alabama, whether they belong or don't belong. You're not gonna hear them saying USC never belonged in the playoff anyway. USC got in, they got beat. That's that conversation dead. Ohio State, the conversation about Ohio State didn't even last a week. Didn't even last a week. They got beat by Miami, didn't even last a week. Because they are not the show. Notre Dame is the show. You just got. I mean, we hate to be the one that admit it, but Notre Dame is the show. Long as Notre
Well,
Dame to compete for a championship, the college football landscape gonna be booming.
well, you know what? In what came up for us is that my pushback is if the NCAA made strength of schedule a key component, which they did for this upcoming year, then all of a sudden you just told Notre Dame you don't have to worry about your strength of schedule. Just get in the top 12 and you're in. And you
Notre
know
Dame
that,
don't worry about nothing. Bishop Notre Dame has to worry about nothing
but
winning games.
this is where I have a problem with that because then we're not on equal playing field.
You want to know what their strength of schedule is? Stay independent. That's the strength of their schedule. Stay independent. They can book whoever they want to book when they want to book them because they're independent. The strength of schedule doesn't mean anything when it comes to the playoff. Man, the whole world knows that. They've been talking strength of schedule for what? Ever since they created the playoff. How many times have you seen somebody outside of the SEC have a better strength of schedule? If the strength of schedule mean anything, hell, the whole playoff be booked around the SEC. It's not. It's built around Notre Dame and the Big 12, dog. The strength of schedule is so dumbasses like the ACC, the SEC, and the Big 12 can go out there and try to schedule all these big-time opponents and get knocked out. That's what that's about. Oh, you decided to go out here and play against Ohio State. That's your choice that you went and played them. You knew you weren't going to win that game, so why are you scheduled? That's a penalty to my strength of schedule, man. All that is a place where they trying to make everybody else go out there and book all these hardcore teams, so they'll lose a game or two, and then they have a reason to put you out of the playoff. That's what it's all about, man. That's why
And you proved my point exactly. It's like
Greg Sankey was a fool to go to 9 games.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's what I'm getting at. That's exactly you. Boom. You knocked it out of the park. That's what I have a problem with. The SEC, their strength of schedule is second to none. When you talk about going through a gauntlet, you look at the SEC and their scheduling for any team, and you're guaranteed to have at least a minimum of 5 to 6 teams that are ranked that you got to go through. Minimum.
You didn't pay no attention. Last year, man, we had 9 teams that were ranked in the top 25.
Right.
Actually, Coach Carr, it was 11.
It is 11. I was just going to say.
I forgot the start of the season, but you think about it. We got 14 teams that had 11 ranked in the top 25. Think about it.
And Alabama played 9 of those top 25 teams. Alabama played 9 of them.
And you want to add a ninth game. Add
a ninth game and don't have a second bye. You don't have you add a ninth game and no bye.
If you paying attention.
Tells me that in the SEC, if we had 11 ranked last year, probably gonna have 11 ranked this year.
Yeah.
That means that every team in the SEC gonna pay at least 9 ranked damn teams. Well, 8 ranked damn teams.
There you go.
No, actually, it's like 10.
Get out here, dog.
Because you got your 9, you got your extra conference game, and you still got to pay the SEC championship. So that's 10 teams.
Ooh, yeah.
And that championship game.
The top two will play 10 SEC games.
Right.
And then they end up playing 9 ranked teams out of the SEC. Make it make sense, Greg.
There you go. That's why we call it Make It Make Sense Monday.
And that's why I brought it up. That's exactly the premise that I moved from. Is like it hurts us as the SEC because the simple fact is we're fighting in a phone booth throughout just to get in the playoffs. And yet, when we do get in there, we're going to be so beat up where the other teams, the way they have it situated, They just got to win their games, and they're in.
You know what the Big Ten did, P on the man. Honestly, with SEC tried to down duplicate. The Big Ten went out and got Oregon and USC. They went and got a high Oregon and a down USC. Our dumbass went and got Oklahoma and Texas. The two best teams in the Big 12. Why you couldn't get Oklahoma and damn Baylor or something? Oklahoma and Oregon State. Well, I mean, good God, man, you got to go get the two best teams in the Big 12.
It's money, but my thing is, hold on. It's like it's not even a double-edged sword. It's a double negative because you got an extra 9 game, and then 2, they just proved that if you play the SEC championship game, you're just making it to the SEC championship game. If you lose, you can get knocked out.
Oh,
No. That one thing that I learned that they're not gonna punish you for losing the SEC championship game. You make it there, they most likely they're gonna keep you in.
So what if I'm
If you're already in and you make it there, you're not gonna drop.
I don't know, man.
They proved that this year when Bama got they got swamp monkey by Georgia.
But say you 9.
They proving that they ain't gonna penalize you unless you win in the playoff. Now, if you win in the playoff already, you can't lose that game. But you was already in the playoff, they ain't gonna penalize you.
But Cole, hey, wait a minute, hold up, Governor. Governor, I got to say this because I got to go back to something that you taught us so eloquently how to say. Ask Duke, they'll tell you.
I'm just saying, like if I'm
Duke.
9-3 going into the SEC championship and I lose and now I'm 10-4, am I out?
Not Duke. No, you number 4 going into the SEC championship game. You lose, you still in it. It don't matter. Duke wasn't in the playoff period, so they wasn't gonna let Duke get in the playoff being the ACC championship because they know they weren't gonna beat nobody. They already knew it. Miami was the best team in the ACC, but Miami didn't get in the ACC championship because they was on the wrong side of the damn spectrum. But they was the best team in the ACC. It was proven because to the damn final.
And I think the committee is going to try to change that.
You can't knock that.
But
do you think? I look at it. Do you think Notre Dame would have beat Ohio State?
No.
Bro. Come on now.
I definitely don't think they would.
No.
I definitely.
No.
You think Notre Dame would have beat Ole Miss?
No.
I don't think so.
Oh, come on now. That ain't even a no.
That's what I'm saying. Notre Dame would not have went to dang Texas A&M and won that game with Texas A&M for one. They definitely because Texas already beat them. So you're not gonna beat them. You're not gonna beat them in. You definitely wasn't gonna beat Ole Miss, and then you turn around. I mean, you beat Ohio State, and then turn around and beat Ole Miss. Miami won 3 of the toughest games. But I know for a fact Bama probably wouldn't have won, beat Ohio State, but Miami did. Then they beat Ole Miss and damn near beat Indiana. One or two bad calls in between that second and third quarter cost Miami a national championship. 1 or 2 bad offensive drives, put it like that, when they start trying to drop back and sling the ball up and down the field, when Indiana couldn't stop the run game.
Wait, there's that run game again. That buzzword.
That's that word.
There they go. You know, but I'm gonna say this: when you were talking about schedule, Coach Carr, I pulled it up. Here's Notre Dame's schedule, and I think this is what everybody's getting at. Their first game, they're playing Wisconsin. That's a win. They're playing Rice, second game. That's a win. Michigan State. That's a win. And they've got all those games at home. They go to Purdue, win. They go to University of North Carolina, win. They play Stanford.
Possibly.
No, that's a win.
They're gonna beat North Carolina, bro. That I don't give a hoot if you got Belichick, granddaddy out there.
They're going to chapter. They're going to chapter here. North Carolina do play very well at home, so they're gonna be a test.
We'll see.
I'm still gonna say win.
Win. Go
I
ahead.
still gonna say win. Then they play Stanford.
Win.
Their tough
That's a
test
win.
is gonna be when they go to Brigham Young. I'm
They're gonna
telling you
beat
now.
BYU. They're
They
gonna beat
go to
BYU.
BYU.
Yeah, they'll beat BYU.
Okay.
And then I
I
don't know.
don't know about that, bro.
They'll
BYU
beat
had everybody
BYU.
coming back.
They'll beat BYU, trust me. That defense Notre Dame gonna employ on BYU is different. Notre Dame defense is good.
Well, then they play Navy. Then they play Miami. Then they play Boston College. Then
That's
they
a-
Where they
play
play
NC
Miami? Where they play Miami at?
in South Bend.
They lose.
Miami might.
After they go to BYU, they don't have to. Well, they have one more away game, and they go to Syracuse, the last game of the year.
Oh, they got a chance
Now,
to go.
That's a good
check this
schedule.
out.
They got a
They got
chance.
Check this
Miami,
out, though.
BYU, and Syracuse. They got a three-team damn schedule. Hey,
And
that's
the whole
that's
thing
smart.
about it, the thing about it, you think of this, as long as some of those games that if they play to the hilt and it's like 3-7 game win score for the other team, that's going to be a good loss for them.
Man, listen, man. They got a 3-game schedule. Three-game schedule, right? Pull up Ohio State. Pull up Ohio State. Pull
All
up
right, hold up.
Indiana. And
Let's see,
then
here we
go down the road. And then you'll see what I'm hitting at.
There we go.
You proving what I was saying.
Ohio State.
How do
All
these
right,
like that?
Ohio State. Ball State first.
W?
Texas.
60.
I don't know that might be a good
Toss
game.
up. Toss up.
Toss up.
Texas will get them. They're playing in Texas. Texas will get that.
Oh,
Texas will get them this year.
okay. Oh, that's right. You know what?
I'm gonna call it a toss up.
Not so fast.
You still got
I'm going Ohio State because you know about it.
I'm going Texas in this.
I had
Texas
to see what
over them
Ohio
boys, man.
State. I had to see how Ohio State defense played against Ball State their first game.
And then after Texas, they play Kent State, they
W.
play Illinois, they
W.
go to Iowa, they
W.
play Maryland,
W.
they go to Indiana, they
That's a
go to USC,
W.
they play Oregon.
That's a toss up.
Yeah, that's my toss up right there.
Three.
Because
3 toss ups.
They got a 4-game schedule. No, they ain't got a 3-game schedule.
what? And then wait a minute. Then they play Northwestern. They
W.
go to Nebraska, and then they play Michigan.
They got a 4-game schedule. You told me they play Texas, Oregon, Michigan, and Indiana.
Yep.
They got a 4-game schedule. 4-game schedule.
Mm-hmm.
No, they ain't got a 3-game schedule. What's the difference? One
So-
game.
So pull us.
Okay.
And if you throw the North Carolina in there, no, they ain't got a 4-game schedule.
And Pete, if you could you throw up Bama's schedule now?
Yeah,
You ain't
be
got
glad to.
to pull up Bama schedule. I want y'all to get it because everybody hate Notre Dame because they got a 3-game schedule, 3.5-game schedule, but nobody hates the Big Ten.
Oh, yes,
Ohio
I do.
Ohio State got a 4-game
Yes, I
schedule.
do.
They the number 1 team in the Big Ten. Indiana got a 3-game schedule. Ohio State, Penn State, and Oregon, right?
You say Indiana?
Yeah.
All
They
right,
got
hold
3
up.
games too, right? 3 or 4 games. They got Ohio
They got
State,
4.
Penn State, and Indiana. I mean Oregon. Who was they play outside that? Michigan.
Penn State.
But their schedule is easy. And then you turn around and you go look at Northwestern. Watch Northwestern at the bottom of the map have the hardest schedule in the Big Ten.
Hey,
You can say
once you get done with that,
Big
Okay.
Ten is constructed, Piana. That's what I'm saying. Big Ten is constructed so that the top 5 teams don't have to worry about taking 2 or 3 losses.
Okay, he asked for Indiana. North Texas,
W.
Howard, Western Kentucky,
W.
Northwestern,
W.
Rutgers,
W.
Nebraska,
W.
Ohio
6-0.
State,
Tossing up.
Michigan, Minnesota,
W.
USC,
W.
Washington,
W.
Purdue.
W.
That's
They
what
got
they
They
got.
got a 2-game schedule. Ohio State and Michigan.
That's it.
Ohio State and Michigan. 2-game schedule.
That's
And now do me a solid, Bama.
And ain't nobody talking about the Big Ten. Why are we comparing ourselves to damn Notre Dame? We should be pointing the finger at the damn Big Ten. The Big Ten is the winners.
That's what I'm doing. Coach Carl, this let me maturate. P. Now let's go over Bama.
Okay. Bama. Hey, good morning, Twister.
Good morning, Twist.
Roll Tide, gentlemen. Salute to
Bring
you.
the fire, Twist.
Is
Go,
East
little
Carolina,
W.
Kentucky,
W.
Florida State,
I don't know.
South Carolina,
I don't know.
Mississippi State, Georgia,
Fire.
I don't know.
Fire.
Tennessee,
I don't know.
Texas A&M,
I don't know.
Fire.
LSU,
I don't know.
Vanderbilt,
I don't know.
Fire.
UT Chattanooga,
W.
and Barney.
W.
And where's your
Damn.
and
How many
do me a
guar-
favor.
how many-
Where's your
How many
buy at?
How many guarantees you see in that?
3. 2. If you
2 guarantees.
Two.
The first one in the one before Auburn. And on 2 guarantees.
That's it.
That's it.
So
Are we
go
only,
back to what Bishop was saying.
Are we only saying
There,
that what our team looked like this year? I mean, last year going in. Or are we saying that because
No,
how
I'm saying
it is?
we're just going off, and we're not going off of last year. We're going off of what we have before us. I understand we all want our team to go 12-0, but there is some rudimentary to the NCAA on how they have scheduled and put everything together.
Listen, bro, it's not the NCAA. It's not the NCAA. That's the SEC, the Big Ten, and every other conference. NCAA don't schedule games. That come from the athletic directors. They schedule all the damn games. You got
I
Greg
get what
Sankey,
you're saying.
AD schedule the games and they send them to Greg Sankey. Greg Sankey have to approve them. That's it.
And you're right. Greg Sankey, thank you again. Greg Sankey, thank you.
He had to approve them. He could easily say, nah. Y'all got too many tough games back to back. Let's spread it out between them. They get a week game here, week game there, week game there. Let's spread them out. No, he wants you to go down that road and play that hardcore thing because he's so bent on, SEC being so dominant with Georgia and Alabama. He knew they was going to run through the conference. Now you got all these top tier coaches in the SEC. You were not finna run through the SEC when you got 13 top coaches in America. You got 13 coaches, man, that can literally now in the SEC, they can literally flat out coach. And we got one suspect because he just not coming over here. But everybody else in the SEC can coach.
Are you talking about? Are you including our coaches? Because we that's questionable.
No, I'm talking about coaches. The boy is a coach, man. His system might not be working right now, but dude can flat out coach. Only suspect is Kentucky's coach right now. Everybody else is proving that they can ball.
And Kentucky's on the come up because they got the guy from the offensive coordinator from Oregon.
They got a nice offensive coordinator. But I'm just saying, like, as a proven head coach, he won, but he hadn't dominated big time as head coach. Every head coach in the SEC has proven that they can flat out coach. They can build a program. That you gotta get the right staffs involved to get the program going the right direction. Right staff, right development, get the right guys in. SEC gonna have 14 damn teams, man. And on any given day, you can get your head beat in. We can't go out there and say that in no other conference in America. So if Greg Sankey had any sense, any intestinal fortitude, he would have went to the damn board when they had that little meeting with the little NCAA meeting, told down Big Ten, hey man, y'all need to go ahead and do some, and get better parity inside of y'all conference. Instead of going out here getting these weak ass schedules, go out there and get rid of some teams and bring in some tougher ones. Knock out down Northwestern, bring in me Clemson and down Miami. Like, go do that for me. Go get Clemson
She,
and Miami.
hey,
Go out here and knock out these little weak teams here and bring in four tough teams. So we have a damn 18 conference. I can survive with 8,
go ahead,
19
P.
conference. We can't be competing with y'all with a 14 damn conference, 5 at the most. That don't make sense. You got 16 teams and maybe 5 of them that's going to ever be able to compete for a championship. Make it make sense.
And that's what's happening in the Big Ten and the Big 12 as well. And whereas in the SEC, you're gonna out of those 16 teams, you're gonna have at least 11 of them every year that's gonna be top 25. And now you're playing 9 games of them. Whereas, I mean, like I said, make sense. What's going on, Twist?
Roll Tide, gentlemen. Salute to you, Bishop. How you doing to y'all this morning?
Doing
I put
awesome, man. Now,
Can I
what's your
put my-
spit your fire?
Can I put my 2 cents in, please, gentlemen?
3 cents.
Spit your fire.
Man,
All
I
right.
wouldn't have called you up here if I didn't want you to say something.
Let me say something, dog. Y'all talking about Alabama schedules, and I'm gonna say this just like you. I want Alabama to beat every one of those people we play against. I ain't gonna be worrying about it. If they say they are good, that means we are study harder. Whoever's gonna be on that sideline, who is starting, who is the running back, who's the quarterback, who is the defensive line, whoever. That means we got to look at their film and practice even harder. Not just the starters, every last one of them gonna have to practice. If one go down, the others, the backup gonna be good as the starter. I'm sick and tired. We don't got the starters that we need, and they don't know what to do, and don't pick no favoritisms. Let them all practice, every one of them. I believe Alabama would dominate all of them. Yes, I said it. Alabama would beat every
Twist.
one of them if they play hard. No.
Twist.
Let me finish.
Yeah.
Let me finish. Because they got to study. Marine study. LSU be good. Lane Kiffin gonna be good. Georgia gonna be good. That means we have to study harder. We got to study harder, and we got to be more hungrier. Because, man, we're worrying about these teams gonna kick our ass so dang much, and we're gonna say, oh my God, they might gonna do that. No, that's when the hunger starts. That's when the deceiving start. Oh, they're gonna do this to us. They're gonna do that to us. We gotta get harder, practice harder, work stronger, play harder, study harder. That's how it's gonna be. If Ryan Grove can't do that, he gotta get his ass out. No more picking who gonna start. No more picking who this. Everybody gonna play their ass off and try to win. That's all it is to it. If Alabama lose, man, hey, if we lose a couple of games, hey, man, hey, it's about strategy. It's about focus. I don't know the playbook, how the game, how the name of the plays are. I don't know nothing like that. I'm just a guy looking at the outside. I believe Alabama can do it. You got to get their mind right and stop dancing on TikTok.
Hey, football is constructed on what you do and what you do well. That's how football is constructed. Football is not constructed on what they do. Your scheme matches what they do. Your schematics are your schematics. You put together your team, your offense, your defensive schematics. Then when the week come before you play that team, you implement your scheme versus what they do. Like, you're not gonna be out here all year long studying what Lane Kiffin doing at LSU, because hell, we don't know what he gonna do at LSU. We just know his tendencies. 3rd down tendency, he like to run the ball at you. 4th down tendency, he like to run a quarterback keeper outside, move the pocket. Get it when it's a show or go. We know that. Any coach in America can tell you Lane Kiffin tendency. But the football team, my football team is not constructed on what they do. It's what I do. I'm gonna build my offense. I want
Can I,
my offense to flow like this. I want my defense to flow like this. But when I play against you, I may tweak my offense a little bit just to play against the defenses that you run. And I may tweak my defense a little bit just to damn be able to defend the scheme that you run. We don't predicate nothing off of what you're doing until the week before we prepare for you. All summer long, all winter long, all spring long, we building character, toughness, and collaboration between our own team, our own players. What Bama doing is different. They going out there, they picking their guys early, too far fetched and beyond. They going in, they dedicating this, they calling that, they calling that. They doing too much favoritism. Bama is
but
not
that's the
going
problem.
through the going. They're not going through the spring, going through the fall, going fighting through the summer in that hot ass sun. When the kids damn come out there and don't want to go today, but you got a kid over here that's bagging his ass up every single rep, just going stupid. They already deeming you the starter, you the starter. Now this starter knows that he's a starter. He's not gonna come out here and give you 1,000% to earn this spot. That's the issue that's going on with Alabama. You're not catching no other team doing that shit unless it's quarterback wise. Quarterback is central. Yeah, they naming their quarterback starter so they can focus on what that quarterback does and does better and does well. We ain't worrying about quarterback. We worrying about damn offensive tackle.
Whoever,
Okay,
hey, let me
you ain't
let
got
me
that
say this.
offensive line.
Go ahead. All right, let me say this. I get well everything you're saying, but because they got the starting and one practice, maybe those guys probably still fighting for that starting position. That's why Ryan Grubb need to shut up and let them boys eat. It's gonna be
Ain't
a
no, ain't no,
long, long,
it's
long,
no,
long,
it's
long
no
off season.
competition, dog. He
It,
already
it
said
needs to
it
be.
was no competition.
See,
He
that's the
said it
part
was
that
no competition.
that part, coach. That's the part that and I'm hearing everything, but governor said it too. We all said it. When you utter those two words, no competition, that means it's shut down.
It's
It's
shut
shut
down.
down.
That
And
means
when
that
those
the
other
guy
players
behind
hear
me,
that,
they not coming out there working their
Okay,
ass off.
okay. Let
They
me
ain't
say
going
this
out there
too.
working their ass off.
Let
That's
me
the
say this too.
problem.
So if they all got them starting, that means the other team gonna find out and try to study that guy their offensive line, whoever is on the
That's
offensive
it.
line, right tackle, left tackle, all
See
that,
now,
and they gonna
now
study them.
you cooking with my fish grease, right? Now
Yeah.
you got East Carolina and you got Kentucky, right?
Uh huh.
When they start prepping season, they prepping for Michael Carroll and they prepping for Jackson Lord. You know where they gonna get
Yes.
their film from Jackson Lord from? Last year down spring practice and high
Yes.
school. Only
Yes.
film they got on him. And
That
they
got.
gonna find out everything he did bad in high school. Every little inch that you do wrong, every misstep you do in high school, they gonna capitalize on that shit when they get in front of him. They gonna have their defenses in firing off. They gonna if he good, if his footwork good, he can get back on that break. They gonna set him up for inside outs. They
Mhm.
gonna set him up outside in. They gonna set him up for the rips and the spin. They gonna play his ass like a radio because
So that's
now
why,
they know who to key on. You go through your spring ball, you don't name starters. It's
like I
about
said, you
competition.
don't need to name no starter. They need to just go ahead and let them boys practice. Whoever deserve it, even though we have the first game, we probably don't even know who gonna be the starters are. Maybe they're just trying to try them
By
out to see who
nah,
really good
dog.
enough.
By
We talking
by
too
week
gang.
one,
Hey, we talking too
by
much.
week one you better have a lineup. I'm just how I'm saying. You better have a starting lineup by week one. You
But that's
better.
what I
Hey,
said.
hey, like,
Who?
can I double dutch? The bottom line is, Grub, it's time to just do what you do and let the head coach do all the roster moves and who's starting and whatnot. Because really, what happened is that you misspoke. And if we just need to just be open and honest, is that ain't nobody guaranteed. There's leaders in the clubhouse, yes, but
I mean, make it something better. Ryan Grove need to shut up, and you the head coach. None of your assistants need to be saying anything. Kalen DeBoer is the head honcho. He need to be doing the talking, not your assistants. It's like you don't got no respect for the head coach. Why you going to the assistants and the assistants tell you, oh, he gonna start there, he gonna start there. Man, the heck with you, man. We need to know what the head coach decide. It goes straight to the head. The head supposed to know who started, not your offensive coordinator, not your defensive coordinator, not your tight end, not your wide receiver coach. None of those guys. They supposed to be the head, and not no goddamn lackey.
So then
I tell you one thing. Have you ever heard Kane Womack come out there and say, "Well, he the starter, and it ain't no competition"?
He know better.
No.
He never gonna say it because everything is open competition. I don't give a damn if AJ McCarron standing back there. It's a competition at quarterback, dog.
Can I chime in real quick?
We had Tua and Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts took us to the national championship game, and he was a quarterback battle.
Go ahead, Governor.
No, I'm just reading the comments. There's 3 comments that came up on our screen that Pete put up. 2 of those comments is like, Mac didn't do nothing. He can't do nothing under the pressure. The man played in 1 game, bro. He played in 1 game. That was the second half after the starting quarterback went out. Bro, that's number 1. So you really don't know what he can do. So, because on the flip side, if you said that Mac don't know how to play, basically Mac can't handle this type of pressure. Okay, so what the hell did Keelan do that showed you that he was better than him? Unless you at practice every single day, tell me, what did he do that made him so much better under pressure than Mac? Because last time
let me tell you. Can I tell you why? Can I explain that one to you? Can I explain that one to you, Governor?
Go ahead.
The difference between Keelan and Austin Mack.
Go ahead.
One of them played. One kid played basically college football in high school, and the other one didn't. And then Austin Mack had this big rifle arm that he get over concerned about. Like he don't like to take the check down because his arm's so big. And when he started checking the ball down low, by his arm he be having 60, 70, 80 yard arm strength, he'll throw the ball in the dirt because he trying to throw the ball so hard, so fast, short that he was dirt balling. That was the difference between them 2 last year. Only reason why Keelan wasn't the bag up last year because they knew that they was gonna ride Ty Simpson all the way to the end, so they red shirted Keelan so they can have him 4 more years. They didn't want to waste his red shirt year. Coming in this season, it's gonna come down between not who had the better arm, who's the better quarterback, who could process the damn offense faster. Because Ryan Groves, man, I'm telling you, the dude not changing his philosophy. He throwing the ball 40, 35, 40, 50 times a game. It's not gonna change. So whoever process this thing faster, who can get the ball out of their hand faster, and who survive those hits. Because we're gonna get blitzed a lot, we're gonna get burned a lot on the edge. Okay, they're gonna start line up in that wide 9 because we're gonna have 2 huge tackles still. So everybody gonna line up in the wide, and then they're gonna run stunts and twists at us. So the quarterback gonna get hit a lot. So either way it goes, you gotta have both of those young guys ready to play football. Because you don't, and somebody get hurt, you're gonna be in trouble in the long run.
Which is cool.
Let me go ahead. But I'm gonna say this too. Yeah, if he keep doing that, it gonna be just like last year. You gotta mix it up, man. You gotta balance it. Yeah, you're gonna have a rifle arm, you can throw the ball, but man, this is what happened to us last year. They all read, oh, Alabama can't run the ball. So we're gonna blitz every chance we get. So you gotta change it up, dog, and get your guys to run the ball, then get the pressure off the quarterback. That's the reason why we saying run the dang ball. Get the pressure off the quarterback and run the ball. And then when you find the openings and sling that rock, When you keep on passing,
That's the
passing,
reason why.
they finna start beating your quarterback like they did Ty Simpson. And he played
That's the
basically
reason why
half
they
the
ranked
season hurt.
17.
But I
That's
guess
why they ranked 17.
I got a different approach. It was like we're not talking about how good the players are, how bad the players are. This main focus is on the coaching staff and what they did do right, because they did some good things right, and they did a lot of bad things right. What I'm getting not frustrated but confused with is the certain comments. Like another comment Jeff just said, nobody gave Russell a chance. Hold up. Did anybody give Mac a chance? Because honestly, let's just keep this a buck. I've been saying this for 2 years now. Mac was more suitable for this offense than anybody else. He had his offensive coordinator, his head coach, his wide receiver coach, his center, his tight end, his number one wide receiver. Why would he not start? And honestly, when he came into the Indiana game, y'all forgot we actually went down the fucking field. He's the only
Governor,
he scored 3 fucking points.
I'm gonna ask you a question. Governor, you pull up a valuable point, man, and you always do. When Ty Simpson got hurt in Mizzou, and the next game he started playing like something wrong with him, and everybody saying like, "Oh, he's okay, he's okay." Knowing full well, we all can see it clear as day. Something is wrong with the man. The steps he had, he when in the beginning of the half of the season, the man was avoiding sacks like nobody's business.
Yeah.
After that Mizzou game, that man was not playing right. To save this man's energy, if Austin Mack was kind of good to go, they should have put him out there then just to see what he can do, and not trying to kill Matt like what Indiana basically almost did.
Man, you talk about a staff that's 199% loyal. They are loyal staff. They wasn't gonna bench Ty. If Ty said he could play, they was gonna play him. Because if you bench him,
See what Indiana did to him.
no, you bench him, it brings division inside the locker room for one. Then it's gonna bring division inside the fan base for another one. You can't just take Ty and throw him to the wolves, even though he was struggling. We were still winning games.
Hold on.
You got to keep it going, keep it rolling. Because you throw him to the wolves,
Keyword.
and then we go out there and we lose the game. Then what happened to you as a coach?
Hold on.
Okay, you throw Austin Mack and then Austin Mack ain't ready. You better come. Now you better play Keelan Ross. Now you got rid of Ty. You put Austin Mack in there. He didn't do well, so you killed that kid confident. Now you got to throw Keelan Ross in the fire. And if the offense still construct the way it was constructed, he don't do well. Now you kill his confidence, and then you're going back to Ty Simpson, and the whole fan base looking at you like a fool. And then the fan base get at your ass. What's gonna happen when everybody else start coming at your ass? You're gonna
See,
get fired.
Back to what we need to do. Let
hold on.
all of us practice equal, and whoever is the top dog get the
No,
spot. Not so early talking about, oh, we gonna have the spot already. We
we
gonna
can't
have the spot. No, they ain't ready yet. We can't say it now. Go
we
ahead,
can't
bro.
that excuse though, because didn't we throw Jalen Murrow to the fire? I just want to say yes or no. Did we not throw Jalen Murrow to the fire?
Yeah, they did.
Okay.
They did.
When Jalen Murrow wasn't performing the way that we wanted to perform as a passing quarterback, why they didn't throw
They
Ty
killed.
to
They
the fire?
killed him.
But why they didn't throw Ty to the fire? How are we gonna make an excuse and say we can't throw Elon to the fire? But when Ty had a chance to do it in the USF game, he looked like ass. It's like we
He was
forgot.
he was nervous. They were
Oh,
all
so
nervous.
he can be nervous, but the other ones can't. They
Hmm.
crucified Milrow. And last time I checked, Milrow is our last quarterback to win in the SEC championship game.
And by the way,
Every quarter.
Milrow is in the top 10 of your I forgot how many years of leadership or whatever it was. Milrow finished in the top 10.
Yeah, Miro's a dog, man.
He's a dog.
Like you're
If
not
Ty
gonna
was that
you're
dude,
not.
He would have
Ty wasn't that dude. He wasn't gonna beat Miro, and it's other things behind that too that you probably ain't gonna never hear, but it's other damn things behind that. Miro wasn't never gonna sit at Bama.
He did sit though. He sat at the USF game, and who started?
Yeah, he said the UFL
The
game
Notre Dame guy.
because of some things that happened in the locker room. It wasn't because he wasn't performing. It was some things that happened inside the locker room, and it was more a punishment thing than a benching. Coach Say was never gonna bench that kid.
I understand
He
that.
got it. He got into some shit in the locker room, and they punished him like that. The problem was when they punished him,
But
they
he
didn't think the Ty was ready to play that at that point, and
so
he wasn't, man. He
let
wasn't. He just he was
My
let
he was ready to play last year. I ain't gonna say nothing about it. The kid balled out last year.
he
The
did.
offense, the offense struggled because no running game.
But
Hell,
that was
you put
Milroe.
Tom Brady behind the offensive line with no running game, dog. New England had Tom Brady and still had damn near 1,000-yard rushers
Yeah, Kim
but
every
Milroe.
coach,
single year.
they said the offensive line, like Jay Roberts, they were too aggressive. They didn't want to be aggressive. They want to be, I guess, consistent. They was not aggressive enough. That's why
So
Jalen Roberts was not on
no,
the sideline. How can
they
you
were
not be
too
aggressive?
they were too aggressive.
They were too
They didn't
aggressive.
want
That's what we
aggressive.
need. Aggressive linemen
They,
to go
they
out there
didn't want aggressive.
and Paul do
They
the
didn't
thing on
they
defense.
don't they
Wait,
don't preach
am I missing?
run game.
What
They
am I
preach
missing
damn
though?
pass game. You
Governor,
can't be aggressive in the pass game.
I just want hold on. What am I missing? The same thing that we making excuses for Ty. Milroe went through for 2 years.
let
For
me say this too.
2 years he went through that. Milroe's a terrible quarterback. He will never win a national championship with this team. He
Who?
can't throw the ball.
I
He can't do
I
this.
didn't say that.
I didn't say that you saying. I'm talking about the fans. We making all these excuses for Ty. Oh, the offense wasn't bad. We ain't got no running game. We can't do this. Well, if he was hurt, this and this and that. Hold on. Milroe went through this for 2 years. The
Miro
only
went
Now,
through it for 1 year.
that he
One
didn't
year.
the only problem I got against Miro is like here's my opinion. When the green grass is there, sometimes he don't take it. He's staying in the pocket trying to look for a receiver. He did that a couple of
That
times. He'll go out on the
that
run
was
and he'll stop. He'll run and stop again. I'm like giving the linebackers time to hit him. That was
Bryce,
that
my
was
issue.
Bryce
Other
Young
that
than
was
that,
on the
thing.
that was on the Ryan Grub, not
But
Coach Saban.
Bryce Young did the same exact thing.
I
Bryce
said that to him too. Like I said,
Bryce,
I
Bryce
admit it.
Young
I called out on it.
Bryce Young is a baller.
I didn't say he wasn't. What I'm saying is Bryce Young did the same thing that Twisted just said that Milroe was doing. My thing is we've had a terrible offensive line since whenever, but Milroe went through all of that, and we making excuses for Ty. This man sat down in a USF game, and Ty did not start. The basketball player did.
Lacrosse,
Because alligator arms
Lacrosse.
throwing to the ball feet.
the lacrosse player.
Yeah,
That
the
played
dude throwing the ball to the
baseball.
man's feet.
He only balled out this year because Ty Buckner wasn't here. Because if that was the case, you'd have been started. They've been calling for this man to start all this time. He ain't
Man,
start shit.
if Tyler Butler was still at Alabama, yeah, we wouldn't have won no games this year.
Man, who you telling?
Like, this is crazy. I'm not saying that Keelan is not better than Mac. No, we saw that. But like Coach just said, he played high school football, 7A high school football. Great. You can't, there's no question about it, bro. You played in Texas. Texas is football. Cool. So if Mac is not the guy and Ty is hurt, okay, we're going to hold on to his red shirt again. But we got to see more for Keelan. But you can't say,
Thank
well, he
you.
can take the pressure. He ain't been out there for 4 quarters yet. He hasn't gone through nothing yet. We're going off speculation. Because if he comes out this year, if Keelan comes out this year and all this hype that the fans are, oh, Keelan is the guy, Max not the guy. If Keelan stinks it up, y'all going to switch up the narrative like y'all just did?
One thing about this
I'm
kid,
gonna be honest with you. You know they're gonna do
that
that.
kid,
Yes, Governor, they're gonna do that. They're gonna do it.
that kid, he
They're gonna switch
he
up.
may not come out there his first year and be Bryce Young, Tua Tagovailoa, but he may. That kid can ball. I'm telling you. I done saw that kid like 5 times in practice. And you sit there, you watch Ty, you watch Austin Mack. Every single time that kid come up to the quarterback, and you don't even know who quarterback in a lot of times because we be watching it. Cause I focus on defense. I'm like, I turn around like, who the hell threw that ball? And it's 12 standing back there. Like, huh?
You've never had a team. We've never seen this before. And this is what I'm about to say. Our offensive coordinator told our starting quarterback, I'm not teaching you, but it's all his fault.
Yeah.
What?
That's what you have at Alabama.
And he still won the championship. The coordinator said, I'm not teaching him nothing. And he still won the SEC championship with the bad offensive line, with no running game. But it's his fault.
And who said that?
The coordinator, B.O.B. He said it.
That was
Bill O'Brien.
Bill O'Brien, and then Nick Sheridan said the same thing.
It's his fault. It's Milroe's fault. The treatment that man got, at this university, not just the football slander. I'm talking about off the field slander. P know what I'm talking about. Matter of fact, everybody on this panel know what I'm talking about. They slandered him badly. Not saying that sometimes it wasn't warranted, but we was talking about off his play. They went off the field and was talking about him negative, not because of his play, but
Because of his color.
comes in
Go on,
here.
finish it. Because of his skin color.
Oh, I know that, but I didn't want to. There's no need to say it. It's already been said. But Ty here playing 3A football, and they looking at him like he's Moses and Jesus, and then and even finish the goddamn season. But then you want to turn around and say, well, other teams was gonna give him $6 million contract from who? For who? Him? The dude that sat behind Tyler Buckner? Come on, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that. Do not do that. It's like
I'm gonna say this. I'm saying here, listen, I've been kind of manning the board, but let me say this. Let me go back to something because I've been saying this for the last little time now. First of all, start with the O-line. The O-line has been going down since 2020. And what you've seen is this progressive, like it's gone from bad to worse. The difference in quarterback play as it relates from Mac Jones all the way to Ty Simpson is the fact that with Mac Jones, Mac could ball out, but look who he had around him. Bryce Young balled out, but look who he had around him. But here's the other catch with Bryce Young. Bryce Young had a backup in Jalen Milroe who could do some things that he couldn't. Bryce was not, everybody knows Bryce hated to run the football. He couldn't stand it. That's how Bryce got hurt, running the football. Jalen came in, who could catch him? Nobody. He could throw, he could run. He was the more athletic. Now, you got Jalen back there for those 2 years. Jalen did the best he could with what he had with a O-line that was deteriorating right before everybody's very eyes. Let me go back to that Michigan game. Nobody brought that up. Me and Double A talked about this. Nobody brings up the fact that Part of what happened even in 4th and 31, nobody likes to bring up the center play. Didn't the center have some bad snaps there along the way?
And he did.
God.
Sure
You
did.
snapping the damn ball, but you blaming the quarterback.
But you blaming the quarterback.
Mm.
See, then in Jalen's last year, no. Well, no. Let me put it to you. See, so I can go ahead and put it on out there. I said this before. Jalen did something that Bryce didn't do. He beat Jaden Daniels twice. Beat him twice.
Yes.
That's true. Never lost to Georgia at all. Ty can't say that. Ty's 1-1 against Georgia. Jalen Milroe is undefeated against Georgia.
Undefeated against
I'm
Auburn.
just saying that when it comes down to it, I think that the big word is athleticism, which Ty didn't have. Ty didn't have the athleticism. Yeah, Ty was a good quarterback, but we will never know how good Ty was of an athlete because he didn't exhibit it. He did not exhibit it. Because it goes back to what Twister said. When they hit him in that Missouri game, he went all the way downhill. Now let me address this other elephant in the room, Governor, Bishop, Twister, Coach. Let me address this other elephant in the room, and y'all can have at it right here if you want to. Let's go to the Rose Bowl. Let's go to halftime.
Ooh.
Let's go to halftime. Since don't nobody want to bring it up, Piano Man will bring it up. When halftime was over, if Ty was hurt like they said he was, why was Ty still out there warming up until they got ready to tell him, you're not starting. You're not going to start the second half. They did him, like I said it before, like the guacamole commercial or you're not going to start this half. We're going to give it to Austin Mack. It's like they sung this song to him. He was out there getting ready to warm up. But everybody said he was hurt. Well, if Ty was hurt in the second half, to me, Ty was hurt in the first half. If he was hurt. So if he was hurt, then why didn't you put Austin Mack out there? Why didn't you put Keelan out there? Why didn't you put 6-7 out there? What was the problem? What were you really saying? That's all I'm getting at. Is that to me, the real questions have to be are not being. I'm not gonna say they're not being asked because we're asking them, but they're not being answered. The real questions are not being answered because if he was hurt, Ty Simpson, if he was hurt, why did you continue to play him? That's my question. Why?
They probably been dodging the question. That was the issue.
Why?
That was the problem. They didn't want. They trying to keep it loyalty. Or I guess he trying to prove his toughness. Yes, man. Ty Simpson was a tough some gun. He was a tough sucker. But man, if you playing your performance was lower than your first half, yes, man, you need to sit on down and heal your wounds and let these other cats get some playing time under their belt to see how good they are. That's what I'm saying. If your starter go out, your backup supposed to be as good as your starter. That's why it's called spring practice. The practice equal instead of having favoritism. That's why I said, man, it gotta be neck and neck and neck. If your best player go down, your backup is probably be good as your starter. Instead of him starting, they make the other backups feel like, man, I ain't gonna start anyway. I'm gonna go sit down and eat hot dogs in the bench. No, man, get them boys playing time. Like, give them like average, go, toe to toe, equal, even it out, and practice. Let your backup be as good as your starters, so they still have a chance to win the game. That's my opinion.
My thing is, how many games did we go in a stretch when we didn't score no points in the second half? Started playing. They weren't no rumors about being hurt. He was in the Heisman Trophy conversation. through that entire stretch. What happened?
Well,
What? But B Sharp, I
Man,
didn't
you
say
got
Bryce was. I mean that Jalen was better than Bryce. But I will say Jalen is the better athlete than Bryce. He's a better athlete.
Yeah,
He's more athletic than Bryce.
we know
There
Bryce.
was a cause.
Yo.
Let me ask this: How many times did Jalen get hurt running the ball?
How many times did Jalen running the ball get us out of some goddamn jams?
Exactly. See, so
Y'all
I'm just
forget?
saying that let's
Like it's like people forget.
look at the situations.
Yes,
You can't compare them.
passing the football, very questionable. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to sit there and be like, no, he was no, don't do that. Ty was a better accurate quarterback. Yes, he was. But was from a guy on the outside looking in that locker room, who had more of a presence as a leader, Jalen or Ty?
So I'm just saying it's going to be nice to see. It's going to be something to see. But all of the
I'll be
talk
back.
about the quarterback, the O-line, and this, that, and the third, you had a crazy situation going all the way around offensively. And then the unsung hero, Bishop, in this is the defense. Because if it was not for the defense, like Governor said last week, if it wasn't for the defense, which I know a whole lot of folks was on Kane Womack, I can understand that. But it was the defense that even kept us in games. That's your unsung hero of Alabama football is the defense, because you had an offense that was totally inept in areas, totally inept. But all I'm saying is for this year, that O-line, I said it last year, I'll say it again this year. If the O-line is not congruent, if they're not focused all the way around, it don't matter who's the quarterback, you're going to have problems. There will be problems on offense if the O-line is not playing together. And I hate to say, no, I don't hate to say it. I'm going to go on and just say it. If this non-aggressive approach is taken, again, Bishop, Twister, Governor, if this non-aggressive approach is taken, if a non-aggressive approach is taken, there will be problems. There are going to be problems. Going to be problems.
Like, I just don't like the fact. It's just me. I'm not speaking for everybody. It's just me. I just don't like the fact how people keep bringing up the players. Granted, I give you 30% of that, but 70% of that is coaching. For our miscues and our problems that we've been having, this has been coaching, because our coaching destroyed Milroe. Our coaching destroyed Ty. We have no running game. We have none. But and that's the thing. That's from the offense. But the fans and people outside who have their opinions, I gotta watch my words. We crucify Kane Womack. You crucifying this man to the high heaven, but he is the only reason why we are in games.
Yep.
I'm confused.
Well,
You telling the truth, Cover. It was the defense that carried the whole season.
That's all
The
I'm
second
saying.
half of it.
Defense. Matter of fact, defense did it for you a couple of years. Defense been doing it for you, setting you up. I'm just saying.
Come on, stop. We got to stop with this. And well, it's the players. They're not productive, or the players not a good quarterback, and this and that. And Ty was hurt, and he's doing it. With Womack, he's just terrible. You fire his behind now. He's the only reason why we in games. He's literally the only reason why we're in the game. Why we don't have this same criticism on our offensive coordinator, who can't score in the second half. It's like, what game are y'all watching? What are we watching here? We average points in the second half in like 6 games straight, bro. We scored 24 points in the first half against Georgia, and then scored a damn thing in the second half. Well, that's coaching, Kirby's really good at adjusting it. Okay. We only let them score 14 points? And we was on our side of the field. Didn't get a field goal in the second half, bro. A field goal? Nothing? From the Heisman Trophy quarterback that's in this conversation? We can't get nothing? Nothing.
Nada. Nothing.
Okay. But it's
defense saved you again. Yep, that's a great point right there, Governor. But you know what? Here's my answer to that. I'm in the same room with you on this. If you say Kirby's such a good coach and he make adjustments in the second half, and me knowing this, then guess what? I would have made adjustments too.
Bam.
I would have made adjustments too. And I would have put me some more points on the board. You're going to have to catch me, dog. You're going to have to catch me.
Running the same offensive schemes for 6 games in a row. We barely beat Missouri. I need y'all to understand this. I'm getting frustrated. It's kind of like y'all forgot the whole goddamn season. We barely beat Missouri. We should have blown. The defense saved us against Vanderbilt.
Yes. Oh, remember that run they gave us? And I'm gonna keep saying this. Remember that sack when that more sack got during Ty Simpson with Formby on his back? That was embarrassing.
Come on,
but
bro.
The defense saved us. People don't forget about that.
What are we talking about? Right? Caused the fumble, and we on Missouri's 30-yard line, and we got a field goal.
Wait a minute, Governor. Hold up, Governor.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Mac's fault. What? We're 12th ranked national in defense, but that's Womac's fault.
Man, I would say, man, that defense saved us. What? Okay, let's say this: the defense we rank. What we rank on offense? Please tell me.
Never want to talk about that.
Never mind.
My point exactly.
Never mind.
Never mind.
We're behind Eastern Carolina. If you want to say that.
Never mind.
Tell me something good.
So basically, what I'm saying.
Hey, it's like on Twister. It's like on Law and Order. Nothing to see here, folks. Get on out. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Keep it moving.
But basically, what I'm saying is, why are you making starters and probably be your second, third, fourth practice? You're naming starters already, dude. Are you serious?
What we doing here?
That's what I'm saying. You finna put a target on your back that says kick me for every team we play against. Oh, he started. Let's prepare for this guy. Let's see how his strength or his weakness is. So basically, you giving these guys, and you know they got scouts probably looking at practice. Go try to look. Oh, this is what he does. Oh, he ain't that good. Oh, we finna get this guy, and we finna get some sacks on this guy.
Name me a last time had a 100-yard rushing running back, bro.
Man, we ain't had that in about 2 years.
I didn't say collectively. I mean one guy running the ball 100 yards.
Jam Miller did. You talking about a game or the season?
Just the game, because I can't. You see how we have to break this question.
Man, I think Jam Miller did it probably one time that season.
That's the problem.
And that was against was against who? Mizzou.
I think it was
Mizzou. The rest of them was about 50. Next to his highs, probably about 75. I think against Auburn, if he didn't go down around 80 at the 80 mark, I guess against Auburn.
We can't get 100 yards rushing out of one running back. All these Jalen Murrow did it like 8 times, but we can't get 100 yards rushing from a running back. But we got a guru. 2 of them. If you think about it, we got 2 offensive guru coaches, and we can't get a running back 100 yards. This is what you're telling me. But it's the defense's fault.
Governor,
I'm confused.
I will rest my case
right now.
All I
Yeah.
know is this right here. Things got to change. And from starting right here, right now, people got to realize this. You're gonna have a new old line with guys who did not start last year. You're gonna have a quarterback who did not start last year. You're gonna have running backs who did not start last year. So with that we're not name starter. So with that being said, there are a lot of questions that we have the right to ask, and a lot of people are concerned and need to have right to be. So this A-Day, which I'm going to bring up here, and I'm putting in this plug right now. This A-Day is going to be one of importance, because now, Governor, I see which way you're coming from. You're going to have to let it all hang out. Don't leave nothing in the tank. Can't leave nothing in the tank.
Before you go, Pete, before you say this, I just got a question. I just got to my panel real quick. If it's the defense's fault so much, and Womack has to go so badly, we can't stop the run, we can't do this, we can't do that, the scheme is bad. I just got a quick question for y'all. Coming into this season, who's more better, the defense or the offense?
And Governor, can I ask you a question, bro?
Answer that question real quick, Twister.
Let me ask you a question. Okay. Okay.
Hold on.
Answer that question.
What side of the ball do you feel more comfortable right now coming into this season, the defense or the offense?
I feel the defense.
Okay,
the defense.
There you go.
But let me say this though. But let me say about this part. The reason why everybody's saying the defense, because the offense gets so many 3 and outs before the Muskets take a drink of Gatorade. They got to get back out there to defend their offense on the other team.
You just made my point. If everybody,
I'm like, okay, you got a 3 and out. The defense, okay, we can sit down and take a break. Okay,
but that's my point.
3 and out. Defense back on the field.
If the people keep saying the defensive coordinator has to go because we're not going to win, but then we coming into this season saying the defense is better than the offense. We have more questions on offense than we do defense.
Go the defense be on the goddamn field basically the whole game. We hardly ever see the offense. The defense is always on the field. They almost can't even get a drink of Gatorade without the offense keep getting 3 and out and getting sacked so many dang times. That's why they're getting blown out and the yards getting allowed and stuff, because they get tired because they don't rest and the offense ain't helping.
And here's another nugget, Twister. And we still won 8 out of 11 games because of the defense.
Yep.
And they out of gas and they going by fumes right now, trying to stop the offense from scoring.
You barely beat South Carolina. You barely beat Tennessee. You barely beat. Can I keep going? Missouri, Vanderbilt.
Lost to Florida State.
Keep going? The only time that you really want to crucify Kane Womack was the first game of the season. Since then, they're the reason why we won, 10 games?
Yep.
What did the offense do?
Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing.
The offense beat Georgia. The defense beat Georgia.
Man, the defense did that.
The defense beat Georgia. 4th and 1. Who stopped it? The defense. And they started on our side of the
with
ball.
that tackle from behind. Yes, sir.
Like, what is we talking about? If you're going to blame the defense, and he's saying that the coordinator needs to go immediately because our defense can't stop nobody, well, who the hell did they stop all season? Because the offense didn't do a goddamn thing. They didn't do nothing compared to the standard. Come on.
Hey, but Ken, I see what you're saying, Ken, the Bama fan, but when you measure it up, who actually, okay, I'm going to go ahead and throw the P word out there. Who was the most productive, the offense or the defense?
That ain't even a question.
Did we have a 1,000-yard receiver? Did we have 1,000?
No.
Did we have a goddamn missed block? We had a lot of those.
Jalen Monroe probably had 700 yards. Ryan Williams had around about 600 yards. That's not. And the running backs probably had 500 yards. Jam Miller probably had 500 yards that season.
Isaiah Horton, he led the receivers in touchdowns, and all his touchdowns came on like the 10-yard line.
Yeah.
What are we talking about here?
Man,
we couldn't score. We couldn't score in the second half of a game if we drove down to the 1 yard line.
Oh, Piata, man, no, why you had to bring that up, man? God,
because
that's
I saw it myself. I saw it myself. I saw it myself.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
I saw it
I always
myself.
want to hear that no more. But they go
see this year is important. I'm just gonna go on and tell you because if we having a repeat of last year, you talk to Bishop. Here we go. You talk about a fire test. You ain't seen a fire test yet. You ain't seen one. I'm just saying. I saw it. Wait a minute, where Latoya at? Latoya was there. We saw it. Where producer? We saw this in person. We saw this.
It's the problem,
listen. I'm gonna tell you how bad it was. I was at the Eastern Illinois game in the end zone. The end zone governor, the end zone bishop, sitting in the end zone. I watched them. It took 3 plays. 3 of them. The bus one from the 1 yard line. That's the truth. That's the truth.
Yeah, a warm-up game. And we struggled to get a touchdown between those guys.
They stopped Kalen Proctor on the Eastern Illinois.
The Wildcat was the Wildcat.
The Wildcat got stopped against Eastern Illinois on the
It got stopped.
What are we talking about here? It's the defense's fault for the season. The defense.
And you go to the first yard line and start trying to pass the ball at the one.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I'm serious, bro. I mean, like, I'm with Governor. I'm with Westbrook. What are we even talking about? I watched this and wait a minute. We got to get ready to get out of here because I got some business I got to go handle. But wait a minute. We done brought up offense and defense. What about special teams? Special teams.
Yeah, they special, disabled, they
literally.
They got the handicap sticker when they pull up. They own parking spot, bro.
Oh God!
And wait a minute. And look at the producer. And what I asked y'all, do it look as bad on TV as it do in person? Bro, it look worse in person.
The TV, bro, you lose my lunch.
It look worse in person.
Boy, I'm like, Scar, man, that made me want to lose my lunch.
Punt, a 10-yard punt, bro. You could have. I'll mind you just go for it. If you're gonna get 10-yard punts, just go for it.
Was that against Georgia when they did that?
But it's the defensive fault when you get a defensive fault. It's the defense's fault. It's the scheme.
Oh, you want to get pitched and you want to get pitchforks and knives and everything at Kane Womack. But you ain't gonna talk about Ryan Grove. Oh, now we got starters now. Boy, you better throw that man back to Seattle and get a real offensive coordinator now to get the job done.
Seattle don't want him. They just want a Super Bowl.
Seattle say, nah, we won our Super Bowl. Don't turn him back.
Y'all can keep him. He like a bad girlfriend. She been ran through. Y'all can keep him. We try to tell you can't save all these hoes out here, bro.
Don't save them. They don't want to be saved. Don't save them. They don't want to be saved. I'm just saying, man.
Man, they must have got lane trained. That's what they got.
It's like, I get it. Like, we all understand. I get it. Yes, our defense is. Matter of fact, if you really want to be honest, our defense has always been held higher than offense. Let's just keep it a buck. Our defense has always been held to a higher standard than our offense. Until Tua came along and all of a sudden, oh God, come on, man, we got an offense now. No, our defense has always been higher than our offense because our defensive players has always got drafted before our offense.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna say it not
That's a
because of
fact.
Tua. I think because when Lane Kiffin came and changed up the offense a little bit more so we could be, balanced. I think Lane Kiffin kind of got the spread offense for Bama, and then it came from Sark, and the rest of them came behind him.
Our defense still got drafted before them teams. Our
Sure did.
defense still went
Yeah,
high
It's still
before.
about the defense.
yeah, it's still been defense.
It was still about the defense. And
Alabama is known for their defense.
I'm just
So
gonna say this, man. And listen, this year, okay, wait a minute. Whoa. I just put something up there. All right here. And this can't happen this year either. 30 yards on the punt.
the average.
An
Oh,
average of 30.
where's J.K. Scott
Better
when
than
we
that
need him?
with my weak leg.
J.K. Scott is not coming back. Hell no.
But I just said we need a J.K. Scott type punter. That was the best punter we ever had.
You know what though? But they don't. But you know what though? I'm not gonna say they don't make them no more. But those guys like that, they come along once a millennium. J.K.
That was
Scott,
the best
that
punter
dude
we
was
ever
the business,
had.
man. He was the business. But
It got
I
to a
was
point he
there.
wanted to be a kicker.
Now, Twister. Now, let me tell you something. I was there at the game when the student section booed this dude. It was like
You
that's
talking about Talty, right?
Yes.
whoever, bruh. When they booed him, it was real. It was real. Every time he took the field, they booed him, and when he made it, they cheered in disbelief. They cheered in disbelief. It was like, are you serious right now? That's how you can't have that same atmosphere going into this year's season, this upcoming year. So y'all,
Yeah, he did good at Auburn and Oklahoma. Got
I'm gonna
better.
tell you, yeah, I mean,
So we booed kicker, who's the coach? Who we booed the kicker, and responsible for the kicker is the special teams coach. But we should get rid of our decent defense coordinator or special teams. What?
Governor, I got to play it one more. I got to play it one more time.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
And say the rest of that thing. Excuse my language, y'all. I love y'all in the chat. But for the rest of that comment that Russell said, niggas is tripping. Y'all are tripping.
Hey,
Everybody else
But they been protecting
y'all straight
grub.
getting gumbo fire today.
But you protecting grub.
But you're
Who's probably the reason why we in the funk that we in right now? But you naming your starters, right? In the second or third day of practice.
Luke Brisky.
Come on. Like, this is crazy. This is crazy on how certain people are just speaking. I understand the criticism on Womack and what y'all are talking about. Because I already know Gil's in my text messages. Because that's my boy. I already know he's in my text message. I love you, Gil. And I get from when you speak to individuals on that aspect, you understand exactly where they're coming from. I'm not saying that he's wrong or anybody else is wrong. What I'm saying is,
All right, P.
you know what I'm saying? What I don't understand, what I'm saying is more people are talking about get rid of the defensive coordinator when we see this offense as handicapped as is worse than B.O.B. You know how bad it gotta sound when your offensive coordinator looks worse than B.O.B.?
Good old Bob.
Do you understand how bad that is? But you want to get rid of the guy that's saving our season, regardless of what the scheme is, because clearly the players like him and they played to his, because he's the only one on the sideline that's hype. We ask for people to get hype on the sideline and be aggressive. And who's the only coach that does that? Your defensive coordinator.
Oh yeah, Kane Warman be hyped up when he sees his defense go out there. He hyped up.
Y'all want energy. Y'all want aggressiveness. Y'all want to see some type of fire. It's in your defensive coordinator. Only thing KD changed was his wardrobe. And when he started winning,
Ooh.
that's the only reason why he was in the conversation, because he's wearing a black hoodie. Don't get it wrong. That started to become a trend. Every time we started winning, okay, wear that black hoodie. Not, oh, he's doing a great job. It's because he wore that black hoodie. But the guy that y'all want, the intensity, the interviews, the things he's been saying, regardless of what scheme it was, he's the one that's been keeping us in the game physically, mentally, and all that emotions. But y'all want to get rid of him, but keep this guy that's in the fucking booth not doing a goddamn thing. I'm sorry. I love y'all, but y'all are pissing me off with y'all comments.
Man,
Y'all not looking at the game. Y'all want to have favoritism. You say you don't want to have no favoritism. Favoritism is killing us, but you saving the guy that killed our season.
destroyed it. Literally.
Killed our season.
Y'all.
Well,
So back to what I'm saying. Why are you naming starters early in the spring training, Doc? Shut up and let those guys go to work.
Don't tell me
Hey, the
about
boy, just do your job and maintain order. It's like these guys don't got no respect for you. Where's the respect? Boy, Nick Saban would never. Boy, Nick Saban would never. I'm just saying.
they got respect for Womack.
Oh yeah, Bishop. Oh, but the offensive line is too aggressive though, right?
right. Yeah, Now, hold on now. Now, you know that he was way too aggressive, and he didn't fit our scheme.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He didn't fit our scheme. He was moving. He was too physical at the point of attack. Now, how does that sound for your offensive line?
We too aggressive, bro. And we got pushed around by Northern Illinois, Eastern Illinois. We got pushed by a soft school. And before the Auburn game, we got pushed back by Eastern Illinois defensive line. But you saying Jalen Roberts too aggressive. Let that sink in. We got pushed back by Eastern Illinois.
Something wrong with that gumbo. It wasn't a
Oh.
purge.
If we're getting pushed back by Eastern Illinois, that means we're getting pushed back.
Well, wait a minute. You bringing up Eastern Illinois. Well, you saying you got pushed back by Eastern Illinois. Excuse me. If you got pushed back by Eastern Illinois, that just simply means you got pushed by everybody.
Yeah.
At the end of the season. So Florida State pushed you around. Tennessee pushed you around. Georgia pushed you around. Yeah, you may have won the game, but you got pushed around.
You won the game. It wasn't because of that offense.
The defense saved you. Once.
Spaghetti-o.
And again.
And again. Look, the defense was telling us, like DJ Khaled, another one.
Another one.
Another one. The Heisman Trophy winner. He's the best coach, the best quarterback in college football. This and this. But the defense won again. Another one.
Tim Nolan, on that note, what you just got through saying, my brother, and what I just put on the screen, what he just said right there, Tim, if that happens and I'm at A-Day, I'm going to tell you my fishing thing's still going to stand. I'm telling you now. If the first team defense is going up against the first team offense and the first team defense gets out there and whips the first team offense, I'm going fishing.
We're in trouble. We'll be in trouble.
Yes. Because what the Burning Man said, we're going to be in trouble.
And I'm going to tell you like Popeye Spinach told you're going to be sorry. You're going to be sorry. I'm telling you now. If I see that. So, Tim, boy, I wish I could stall it, but I think there's a way that I can keep your comments. I just got to figure out how this goes. But let me tell you something. Tim Nolan, I'm going to remember this right here come April the 11th. If the defense gets out there and balls out against the Alabama offense, matter of fact, Bishop, my fishing stuff is already in the truck.
I know it is.
I've got two riding reels up in the truck right now. I'm gonna clean my cooler out and all that good stuff is already ready to go.
If you go on fishing, please catch a good old bass.
Oh, I
And
tell you
I
what,
pay and I give you some money so I bring a bass for me too, so I can cook it and eat the bass too, along with you.
cause bro, let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm telling all y'all this. I'm telling you this now. I don't want to see another last year.
No.
I don't want to see it. When Dwight asked the most pertinent question of all, does it look worse on TV like it do? Does it look like it does in person? However, Dwight framed that, we're just passionate about our team. That's all. We're not bashing. We're just stating the obvious from what we see. If it's better this year, salute. But I'm just going to say this again. This is just from where I'm sitting. I said that I can understand which way he was coming from when he named Jackson Lloyd. It took me a minute to kind of think about it. If he sees something in him that he's saying that this dude is it, that's fine and dandy. But now on the hesitant side of that, though, Twister, Bishop, Governor, on the hesitant side of that is when you say those two magical words for me: no competition. Now that bothers me. I don't care how you fix it up. That's my feeling. That's how I see it. Is when you tell me that there is no competition out of that whole team out there for that one position. This is the only guy who got it right.
Oh God, we in trouble.
Come on, man. Not look, hold up.
We in trouble.
I'm sorry, y'all. I've been sitting back. I've been sitting back.
Go ahead.
But when P Funk said that, just think of what he just said. That he is the end all be all.
The only one.
Come on, man.
So basically, what I'm
I'm gonna say this right. Hold up, Twister. I'm gonna say this, and please. And it brings me, and I'm not being no poo butt here or anything, but when you say that, that brings me almost to a point of tears that you're really saying without saying it, that ain't nobody else no good. Nobody.
Peter, man, to piggyback off you. Look, God forbid, if this man go down, who gonna replace him? Like I'm saying,
you just said
get those boys equal, like even them out. Let them practice like I started practice. Practice harder. Be hungry. You saying that's it? If he go down, we screwed because they finna go for the weakness. You got a chink in your armor, and they're gonna exploit it, and the quarterback is doomed.
I will say this. I want y'all to hear me. And y'all know, hey, much love to my Bama family. If he doesn't come through, everybody's going to remember when he said this.
No.
You talk, Bishop. I'm gonna say this right quick, and Bishop, get ready for the last word because I gotta go.
Yeah.
But check this out. You said ain't everybody go remember this. You talk about the elephant in the room. The elephants don't forget nothing. Oh boy.
Why do you think I said it?
It's gonna be a bunch of It's gonna be a bunch of elephants gonna remember that day. And all those guys at the Tide 100.9, shout out to all y'all, salute you. Those phones gonna be lit up, and I'm gonna be listening in.
Bon voyage.
Yeah, so Anyway, y'all, Bishop, last words. We're gonna start with you. We're gonna end with Governor. Go ahead, Bishop.
Yeah, it's really great to be amongst you guys. I just want to leave you with this. Words can speak volumes and paint pictures. Be careful because whatever you put out there is telling a whole lot more than you could ever say. And that's my word.
I hear you. No true words spoken. Twister, final words, bro.
And first of all, I thank God for waking up to see another day. So is my brothers. All I had to say, man, practice, practice, practice. No more talk. What the bishop always say, documentation beats conversation. No more talk. Just practice and see who really gonna start. And get your game face on and no favoritism. We trying to win a natty, not favoritism. Y'all have a God blessed day. I'm just gonna enjoy my day off. Roll Tide, you guys.
I hear you.
Ah,
Thank you. Governor.
well, I'm glad I woke up this morning. Like I always say, it's always a blessing to wake up in the morning to get on here with y'all. I'm gonna just piggyback off of what Bishop said. The man named the offensive starter, O-line. If it don't plan out, the scapegoat is production. Y'all remember that word? Y'all remember that word? They used that same word on the reason why the guys had to get kicked out or had to leave. That was his scapegoat because they're going to use that from now on. He wasn't producing. Oh, they weren't productive, so we had to let him go. It's not my fault. He didn't produce. I want y'all to pay attention to what y'all are asking for. Because if you get rid of King Womack for whatever reason that you want to, and we get a guy that coaches our defense, that coaches just like our offensive coordinator, you think we got problems now. Okay. You have your reasons on why you want to get rid of people. I understand. Some of them are very, very valid. But come to realistic. The things that y'all are looking for is in that coach that's over there. The aggressiveness, the passion, the way that their defense had that they got that shutout, and how emotional invested Womack was on that sideline. But y'all keep dogging him. The man leave. Okay. You better have somebody that's going to replace that. That's all I'm saying. Get your heads out y'all asses, man. Stop listening to these people on social media that don't know what they're talking about or who don't like Alabama at all. You got a lot of those out there. They act like they do. I'm not saying the Bama's podcast. I'm talking about the other ones. But hey, I still gonna love y'all. We still gonna have a conversation. I'm never ever gonna be disrespectful to y'all. And that's the thing that I love over here. We're not gonna be we're just having a conversation. We're not gonna always agree. I just need y'all to use your eyes. But P, Bishop, Twister, love y'all. We gonna talk. I know Gil's probably blowing me out right now.
Dang.
Salute, man. You already know the you already know the deal.
I love.
I'm gonna tell you what. I thank you and Coach Carl, Governor Twister, Bishop. Thank each of you. All the gumbo chefs were here today. Gumbo got kind of got twisted there for a minute, but hey, it was all good, and that's what we want because we love diversity, and we teach diversity over here, but we also teach respect with that diversity.
Right.
And so everybody's opinion count, whether you agree with the opinion or no, but your voice is heard. Which leads me to this. I've got three things I got to say. First of all, we've come up with different formats for how our show is going to go. Today was Make Sense Monday. So we've done that kind of twice, and we're going to stick with that. Now, here's the exciting part. Starting tomorrow, we will be going 2 shows on Tuesday
Yes,
and
sir.
Thursday.
Yes,
We will be
sir.
doing 2 shows, Tuesday and Thursday, and we're going to be having possibly a surprise co-host with us on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And so we will be coming on at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time on Tuesdays and Thursdays for the second show. So starting tomorrow, 4 o'clock Central Standard Time, the long run with Piano Man and the Gumbo Chefs will be on at 8 o'clock. And then we come back on at 4 p.m. Central, Tuesdays and Thursdays. So that's going to be that. And then Wednesday, we want to know. But we've also added something for Thursday. And Thursday is going to be called Truthful or Tell the Truth Thursday. So what happens is that come with the truth. Come with your truth. Come with the truth. Don't come with nothing fabricated. Come with facts. Come with facts. Bishop says every day, and this is going to be the moniker for Thursdays, documentation beats conversation. It's time for truth to be told.
Oh, Sean says it all the time. Proof is in the details.
The proof is in the details.
Facts.
Shout out to Coach Sean. I ain't talked to my brother in a while. I got to call and check on him. I don't want you to not. I know he be listening and everything. Coach Sean, I ain't forgot you, big bro. Big bro just be busy. But man, be sharp. Coach Sean, Coach Al. I got to call Coach Al because I got to get some information from him. But then on Fridays,
those fellas.
Yeah, shout out.
Of it all.
So Linda P. Yes, Linda P. You can say what you really feel on Thursday as long as it's the truth. Gotta be true.
Linda P. I want you to bring the P-Funk. I want straight P-Funk.
Wait a minute. Hold up about that P-Funk part.
Oh, that's the old school in me. That's the old school. Don't hang a bishop out to dry.
Got the funk.
Hey.
It's got to be true.
All right.
It has to be factual. You got to bring up.
Leave it alone.
You got to.
I'll take the hit.
So, anyway, so say state the truth, because we're about to take some things to the next level, and by the time the next month and a half roll around, it's gonna be some more changes going on. I told y'all. Y'all, Linda P. Somebody get Linda P, please. You really want
Linda P. Oh man.
Oh my goodness.
Help Bishop out, y'all.
Oh God, help. Linda P. Is the Pope Catholic? All right, that's all I got to say. Now,
Hey, I just got
Bishop, I'm gonna ask you one thing. You better be ready.
Oh.
Hey.
Mm.
Can I
and
add
on
one more
Friday, we're gonna have free for all Friday. So listen, y'all.
thing?
Thursday and Friday chat. That's gonna be basically all about y'all. So see, now we got Susan chiming in here. Susan, don't get me started on you now, because all I got to bring is up. Well, anyway, but it's gonna be all about y'all. It's gonna be all about y'all. So just come with it, okay?
Stop.
Hey, can I one thing? Can I say one thing?
Go ahead, Governor.
If there was that breaking news, if ESPN came with breaking news that Kane Womack got fired, how would the Tide fans feel?
See, that's good.
See,
Governor, come on, bro.
Would you feel
come on, man.
right about now?
If breaking news.
If breaking
news, Kane Womack got fired or because now this is here's something I said we're gonna go, but I got to get ready to get out of here. But I want to throw this at you. You all do know he was close to leaving anyway because his name was surfaced. Where at?
That's
Arkansas.
There you go. That's
Arkansas.
That's what I'm
Okay?
saying.
So
Oh Lord.
let's bear this in mind. If his name surfaced at Arkansas, y'all figure out the rest.
Because
Y'all
Man, keep that, man. Keep that,
he's
figure
man.
the rest out.
But like, I'm glad he's gone. But your offense is still the same.
No, you don't.
Your offense is still the same. I don't give a
See.
damn if Bill Belichick come and coach your defense. Your offense is still the same.
Still the same.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Jeff. And I would have, because I'm going to tell you what, Jeff said I would be pissed. Jeff, when his name was surfaced at Arkansas and it was at the top of right at the top of the list, I just wasn't pissed. I got scared. I got scared. So all I'm saying is that be ready, Tide fans. There's more to this than meets the eye. There's more to this than meets the eye. So that's how you on with our show, that's where we're going. That's the format we're going. Tuesdays and Thursdays, 2 shows. You asked about it. I sat down, sort of kicked it around, and that's what we're going to be doing Tuesdays and Thursdays, and it's gonna be the fire, okay? And also be staying tuned for some more stuff. Now, right quick, I need to know, but we'll talk about this tomorrow. How many of you are going to A-Day? We need to come up with a meeting spot. I want, if you're on this channel or if you're on any of the network channels and you tune in to any of us, I want to meet you. The zone is not going to be open. I may well put that out there. I received a communication from them a couple of days ago. They're not going to be open, so that means it's going to be straight, general. Everybody going to be sitting around and all that kind of stuff. So with that being said, Piano Man wants to meet you. I want to meet you. 401k is going to be there. We want to meet you. We want to meet everybody. So I'm just going to say, let's meet in front of the only, I ain't gonna say the only statue that matters. Let's meet in front of Saving Statue, and we'll come up with a time later. Because me and Susan gonna go down there at the bus stop, and we're gonna meet the team. And I'm telling y'all's introduction of me or me meeting y'all might be short lived if I see one crutch, if I see a crutch and wheelchair, IV poles, gurneys, scooters, motorized wheelchairs, all that kind of stuff. Getting off that bus. Like I said, and like I think it was Tim, Lake Lurleen has some nice brim. I'm going to find out.
We're gonna watch the game at Ryan Grubb's house. I need a personal meeting with him, bro.
And Black Warrior River got some good fish over there too.
Okay, and I'm going to wherever the fish are, and then we'll meet later on. Okay, but we're going to meet at A-Day.
And to all the queens out there, hey, get your stuff ready.
Yeah. So get your stuff ready, Queens. It's about to be your time here in just a minute. And listen, and then I'm gonna say this, and I'm done for real. If I call you and ask you to do something, or if I just call you and everything, and you don't answer, please at least acknowledge the fact that you got my call. At least you say, hey, look, I'll call you later. I can't talk right now, whatever. But don't go days and days and days, no text, no acknowledgement or nothing, because I'm trying to boost the show. And I want to use you to boost it. And all I'm trying to do is promote you. Now, if you don't want to be bothered, let me know. And then I won't bother you. Piano Man won't, because I don't chase nobody to do anything. But if I see you have potential and everything, I want to see everybody be great. Because guess what? It's big. This thing is bigger than just one person. Because there's a lot of things that's about to change, and so I just want to see things. I want to see you grow. So, ladies, be ready. Okay. Now, see. Oh, Dwight took it too far with the sundress issue, because I know what happens with them sundresses.
Wait a minute, Dwight. Put on the red dress and those high heels, and I get to.
Like, I already got 4 girls, P. Stop.
Oh my God, Bishop.
Nah,
Okay, that's enough, dog.
yeah, we done. We done. I gotta go.
Governor, you don't count.
I got
Them you listen, my nieces don't count. I catch them in a sundress, we gonna have some problems.
facts.
We gonna
But
have some
Mm.
problems. But I'm
but
talking about somebody that ain't kin to me.
oh wow, they trying to
We,
air it all out.
we got to put some limits on this thing. So anyway, put some
No
limits on this
comment.
now.
No
Hey,
comment.
Twister, I'm gonna tell
Hey,
you.
hey, twist.
No comment.
Okay.
Okay, Twister, don't you say nothing, because I kind of got a feeling if a certain somebody come to A Day and you come to A Day, I kind of got a feeling, Twister, there's gonna be another P word float for you, and it's called preoccupied.
Oh, that's why. That's why people think he bringing his fishing rod on A Day. I get it.
You know, so I'm going fishing myself.
He going fishing.
I'm gonna get out the line of fire. I'm going
I
fishing. I'm going to Lake
No
Early,
comment.
women.
Black
Hey.
Warrior River, somewhere.
See, the women know what I'm talking about. You don't want that. That's too potent.
Because I'm going fishing. Listen, I will not get in trouble that day. So with that being said, y'all, it's good to have fun with my folks. Thank you, Governor, Twister, Bishop, and Coach Carl. Thank you, B Sharp, for showing up and showing out with us today. Hey man, always a pleasure to see my big brother B Sharp. Part of the reason him and Coach Sean and others that I'm doing what I do. And man, I'm just grateful. And we're gonna have a good time at A Day. We're going to find something to eat, because fat folk get violent when they ain't had nothing to eat. And so I'm
Hey,
going.
Brisky and them coming on this week?
Brisky will be on tonight.
Okay.
Will be on tonight. And he already posted that up there. I put it on the screen. But B Sharpshooters broadcast sports show will be on tonight. And so, hey, let's go in and support my brother and everything. And just remember, stay focused. Continue to stay focused. Drive and go forward in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ. And remember, you can do all things through Christ to give you strength. I promise you can. Just focus on Him and allow Him to take you through those fire tests. And when you come out looking like that special person, then you'll be able to go forward. But you got to stay focused. And let me tell you this: don't think God is mad with you because you're in the fire test. No, that just proves He loves you, and so He wants you to be better. So, hey, hanging that fire test I promise you, it's going to get better. Remember, this kitchen is big enough for everybody to cook in, and that everybody's going to get something to eat. So keep doing your thing. Don't be jealous of another gumbo chef. Do your thing and watch somebody like your content, like your cooking. So with that being said, just remember, Piano Man don't know everything. I just know what I'm talking about. It's cool to be a fan. Just be realistic. All right. So with that being said, in the words of Twister, everybody have a God bless day. Hey, Governor, Twister, Bishop, Coach Carl, the gumbo chefs.
It came out. That's why
are gone.
What the hell
The
is this leaf?
kitchen is closed. There's a little gumbo left. Take it and eat it at your own risk. But I'm just telling you, it's kind of hot. So, hey, do your thing.
Leaf.
And to all of y'all in the chat, salute to you. And the Lord willing, we will see you all in the morning. Be safe, be kind, hey, and be great. Hey, we'll see you tomorrow. And Piano Man is out. Don't forget to join all other shows today and enjoy yourself. Roll Tide, everybody.